Ohio has a simple reminder. First, move your feet. Then call when you're down the street. A gas leak may smell like rotten eggs, or you might see blowing dirt or bubbling water. A leaking pipeline may also make a hissing sound. Remember, whether you are an individual or contractor, state law requires you call 811 before you dig to have underground utilities marked. It's simple and free. Just call 811 at least 2 business days prior to digging. For more info, visit enbridgegas.com.
Here we go again, folks.
September baseball hits different in Cleveland, where every pitch matters more and every swing could change everything.
Swung in and hammered.
The Guardians are knocking on the postseason's door, and the biggest games of the year are here. The rally to October starts now.
Trying to nail down a playoff spot.
The Guards take on the Detroit Tigers and the Texas Rangers in a pivotal 6-game homestand to close out the regular season September 23rd through the 28th. Don't miss a moment of the action. Get your tickets at CLEGuardians.com.
Relentless storms and rain have hammered Ohio roofs, leaving homes and businesses vulnerable. Legacy Roofing is Ohio's premier roofing contractor, trusted for both residential and commercial projects. With expert craftsmanship and top quality services set as the standard, they'll restore your roof to withstand the toughest weather. Don't let storm damage linger. Choose Legacy Roofing for peace of mind and a roof built to last. Watertight, or we make it right. Visit legacyroofing.com/guardians to book your free estimate today.
Come on, bottom of the ninth, down by 1, man on.
Let's go, Guards!
Oh, that's gone! It's gone! Free small Frosty!
Guardians win, which means you win a free small Frosty. Head to any participating Wendy's within 24 hours of a home win for a free classic Frosty, new Frosty Swirl, or Frosty Fusion. Cleveland, you will have another dessert to remember.
Limited time only while supplies last. Limit 1 per person. Only valid in restaurant and a la carte. Not valid with other discounts or offers.
Hi again, everybody. With Cleveland manager Stephen Vogt, this is Tom Hamilton. Welcome to the Manager Show, and it's brought to you by KeyBank. Do you ever give yourself a second to sit back and go, what in the world?
Try not to. This has just been so much fun, Hammy. Watching these guys grow over the course of this year and to see what they've done in September and in the second half, and don't know how, don't know why, don't know what it is. Can't put your finger on one thing other than starting pitching has been outstanding and guys are getting big hits. So it's just been so much fun to watch these guys. I can't wait to watch them again tonight.
Well, when you're knee deep in it like this obviously isn't the time to sit back and reflect, because as Austin Hedges was saying yesterday in visiting with him, he goes, I don't want to talk about this until we've won a playoff spot, because he goes, it's a good story, but it has to have a happy ending.
Yeah, we're not done. We're not close to being done. We know we have a ton of work ahead of us. It's great. Yes, you come back and you own first place by yourself. So what? It doesn't matter. There's no prize for first place until it's actually first place. So we have to continue to push. We have to continue to fight. We're not letting off this gas pedal. We are going to continue to come out every day ready to win. And then when we get a chance to reflect, we'll reflect, but no reflections right now.
There is something to be said, though, about the sum of the parts and kids that are coming through. Last night, it's George Valera. I know it's a small sample size. What is your reading on him?
Well, I think with George, one, the at-bat quality is off the charts. I mean, you just watch him take at-bats. He's in the strike zone. Very little chase. Yeah, there's some chase under, but every good hitter chases under. Doesn't expand. He's on the fastball. He's able to hit off speed. But just the calm, cool demeanor. He is confident. And I think for someone who, highly touted prospect, a ton of injuries, finally getting his opportunity, he's not big-eyed. He's ready for this. And it's just been fun to watch him, and really cool moment for him last night to hit that homer.
Voter, when you talk to him and Petey Helpin, the one thing that they have said is they feel comfortable up here, that everyone has helped make them feel comfortable. This isn't by accident. How does that happen with their teammates, guys that have been around a lot longer than a couple of days?
Well, we need them. I think that's the long and short of it is, if you walk through here, you're a big leaguer. I think a lot of the old school mentality was you got to get your feet wet, Rook, or this or that, and we still have that fun. We still do those things, but you need guys to come in and contribute right away, and especially with this group and this team, we need all 28 guys. And, we show it every night. We've shown it all year. So guys they're excited for each other. They're happy that each other are in the big leagues, and you need guys like that to feel comfortable right away in order for them to play at their best. And our group of guys and coaches do a tremendous job of that.
Well, we won't go through the numbers, but suffice it to say you're making history in that you're just not giving up any runs when it comes to your starting rotation. You've done that with a 6-man rotation, including the kid going tonight. Parker Messick, I mean, this guy's giving you more than you could have ever envisioned, isn't he?
Yeah, he's been just tremendous coming up in 6-7 starts now, and just the way he attacks the zone. And nothing rattles him, nothing shakes him. He gives up a few hits, doesn't matter. He's coming right back at the strike zone, and he's got 5 weapons to get you out, and he knows how to pitch. He pushes the tempo, and our guys love playing behind Parker because it's quick, and people don't get sit back on their heels. He's attacking the strike zone and working fast, and that's a great recipe for quick outs.
Well, you look at his breaking balls, be it a curveball or slider, nobody is hitting them at this point. Why?
I think a lot of people are worried about the changeup. I think a lot of teams, the one start where maybe got hit a little bit was in Boston, and they were definitely hunting the changeup. So when you have other arsenals you can use, and then it takes them off of that, and then you got to open them back up for the changeup. And Parker has made adjustments in game better than most pitchers I've seen with how little he's pitched up here. He's able to change his plan, and he's got the weapons to do it.
Well, Detroit decided to go back to what got them to where they were a year ago, and that's pitching chaos, going with a bullpen game tonight. What's the biggest challenge for you and this ball club when you face a team that's basically going with relief pitching?
It's hard. You have to get to one of them. Anytime you're in a bullpen game, when you do a bullpen game, you're at the advantage because you can find the matchups that work best for you. You can't just pinch hit and re-enter and match up. So we have to get to Melton. We have to get to one of them, Holton, whoever it might be. We have to get to them, and that'll disrupt their plan, and that'll make them go in a different direction. So at some point during this game, we got to get to one of their relievers early so that we can knock them off of their plan and gain the advantage.
Cleveland manager Stephen Vogt, Tom Hamilton inviting you to stay tuned. It's the finale with Detroit, and it's next on the Cleveland Clinic Radio Network.
Here we go again, folks.
September baseball hits different in Cleveland, where every pitch matters more and every swing could change everything.
Swung in and hammered.
The Guardians are knocking on the postseason's door, and the biggest games of the year are here. The rally to October starts now.
Trying to nail down a playoff spot.
Be there and be loud when your Cleveland Guardians battle the Detroit Tigers in a crucial 3-game series Tuesday through Thursday at Progressive Field. Get your tickets now at CLEGuardians.com.
At Cleveland State University, they are determined, creative, innovative, and so much more. Their journeys look different because they are different. At CSU, everyone matters. So bring your authentic self and your biggest plans for the future to explore your infinite opportunity and define what's possible for you. Together, you are Cleveland State University. Cleveland's University. Visit csuohio.edu today.
Okay, we're rolling on Ohio's 529 plan. Take one.
With just $25 million.
What millions? There's no millions.
I see.
Take two.
With just $25,000.
No thousands, no hundreds. It's just 25.
That's not a typo.
It's not, no.
With just $25, you can start Ohio's 529 plan at collegeadvantage.com. Are you sure?
Yeah, very sure. I'm very sure.
I thought it would be more.
Mop smarter with the Swiffer Power Mop. Enjoy the slim design with 360 swivel head that makes it easy to clean in hard-to-reach corners. It even lays flat, making it easier to clean places like under furniture and behind the toilet. The multi-surface mopping pads have 300-plus scrubbing strips that reach deep into grooves and grout to remove sticky spills and daily dirt and grime. Head to the cleaning aisle to check out how Swiffer can help keep your home clean. Go get your Swiffer Power Mop today at Discount Drug Mart, the official drugstore of the Cleveland Guardians.
Welcome back to the Bet365 Guardians warm-up show, about 10 minutes away from tonight's first pitch here at Progressive Field. Time for the pitching matchup, a bullpen day for the Tigers as they go with rookie right-hander Troy Melton, 3-2 on the year with an impressive earned run average of 2.79. Most of the season out of the bullpen, but he has made 3 starts to go along with a dozen relief appearances. He'll be opposed by left-hander Parker Messick for the Guardians. The rookie, after 6 starts, 3-0, an earned run average of 2.08. coming off a no decision against the Twins his last time out Friday. And his pitching coach, Carl Willis, explains some of the keys to the success for Messick.
He is impeccable when it comes to his routines right now. I mean, we talk about it from day one when guys are drafted to establish a good 5-day routine and a good game day routine. And he is really locked into how he prepares. I think that's number one. In terms of, his pitches, obviously the changeup, it's one of the best changeups I've ever seen. It's just ridiculous, and he commands it extremely well. But I think the breaking pitches have been better than advertised too, and it's allowed us to lean on the breaking pitch. I think oppositions are planning for the changeup, and all of a sudden they're going out and they're seeing sliders, they're seeing curveballs. The next thing you know, we're second time through the order. Now here comes the changeup, and just how he works extremely fast. He comes right at the hitters with a quick delivery, and his fastball plays.
So it's Messick against Melton, the Guardians and Tigers one more time in the regular season. Who knows? Maybe a preview of a postseason matchup next week. We'll see. That's going to do it for Guardians warm-up. Stay tuned. The starting lineups and first pitch come your way next.
The Guardians Warm-Up Show has been brought to you by Cleveland Clinic, proud to be the official healthcare provider of the Cleveland Guardians. By Progressive. For a job you'll love, visit progressive.com/careers. By Bet365. Whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365. Also brought to you by Discount Drug Mart, the official drugstore of the Cleveland Guardians.
Copyrighted broadcast is presented by the authority of the Cleveland Guardians Baseball Company and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without expressed written consent of the Cleveland Guardians.
The post-career day press conference, brought to you by Progressive.
Anthony, can you tell us what happened during career day?
I'm a biomedical researcher. The kids just weren't impressed.
How did you feel when your son called in the backup?
Embarrassed, and I knew it would be a fireman. It's always a fireman. It's cliche, but a crowd favorite. He had an axe and everything. I can't compete with that.
And will the fireman be helping your son with his science fair project?
Hope not. I'm literally a scientist.
Like it or not, sometimes you need a backup. That's why there's Progressive to protect your home and auto. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Morning, Zoe. Got donuts.
Jeff Bridges, why are you still living above our garage?
Well, I dig the mattress, and I want to be in a T-Mobile commercial like you. Teach me, Saldana.
Oh, no, I'm not really prepared. I couldn't possibly. At T-Mobile, get the new iPhone 17 Pro. On them, it's designed to be the most powerful iPhone yet and has the ultimate pro camera system.
Wow, impressive. Let me try. T-Mobile is the best place to get iPhone 17 Pro because they've got the best network.
Nice, Jeffrey.
You heard them. T-Mobile is the best place to get the new iPhone 17 Pro on us with eligible trade-in in any condition.
So, what are we having for lunch?
Dude, my work here is done.
24 monthly bill credits on experience beyond for well-qualified customers plus tax and $35 device connection charge. Credits ended, balance due if you pay off earlier. Cancel. Finance agreement iPhone 17 Pro, 256 gigs, $1,099.99, and new line minimum $100 plus a month plan with auto pay plus taxes and fees required. Best mobile network in the U.S. based on analysis by Oak Cliff Speed Test Intelligence data 1H2025. Visit T-Mobile.com.
At Bet365, we don't do ordinary. We believe that every sport should be epic. From the moments that are legendary to the ones that fly under the radar. See for yourself, Guardians fans, when you sign up today and get $150 in bonus bets when you bet just $5. So whatever the sport, whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365. Bet365, the official sports betting partner of the Cleveland Guardians. 21 plus only, must be present in Ohio. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem and wants help, call or text 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply.
News, talk, sports. This is WTAM 1100, Cleveland, home of the Cavaliers and Guardians, an iHeartRadio station.
Ready to bring you Cleveland Guardians baseball.
It's going to be a dogfight. It's going to come down to the last day.
Here in the month of September, each and every game can really swing your emotions one way or the other.
Right now, we're playing for something. I feel like everybody's locked in.
We're resilient. This group wants to win so bad.
Some way, somehow, this club keeps finding ways.
You know, there's a shot. We're in the mix. We're in the hunt. September in a playoff race.
We need to play guards ball and see what happens.
Now we're ready. Here it comes.
Cleveland Guardians Baseball is brought to you by Cleveland Clinic, proud to be the official healthcare provider of the Cleveland Guardians. By Progressive, bundle home and auto and save at Progressive.com. By Dollar Bank, proud banking partner of the Cleveland Guardians. By Marathon, join Marathon Rewards today and start earning on every fill-up.
Good evening once again, everyone. Welcome back to Progressive Field, downtown Cleveland. Guardians and Tigers meeting. This is Game 3 of this 3-game series. Time now for the starting lineups. First for Detroit and manager A.J. Hinch. Leading things off, Jahmai Jones, the designated hitter. Gleyber Torres at second base, bats second. Winsel Perez at right field will hit third. Spencer Torkelson, the first baseman, bats cleanup. Riley Green in left field will hit fifth. Andy Ibanez, the third baseman, bats sixth. Dylan Dingler does the catching. He'll hit seventh. Parker Meadows in center field bats eighth. And Javi Baez is the shortstop, batting ninth. On the mound, it's the rookie right-hander, Troy Melton. Now for the Guardians and manager Stephen Vogt. Leading things off, Stephen Kwan, the left fielder. And the leadoff batter for the Guardians is presented by Global Transport. Kwan picks up a base hit to open the bottom of the first inning, and Global Transport will make a donation to Cleveland Guardians charities. George Valera, the designated hitter, bats second. Jose Ramirez at third base, bats third. Kyle Manzardo, the first baseman, will hit cleanup, with Gabriel Arias at shortstop, batting fifth. Angel Martinez, the center fielder, hits sixth. C.J. Kapis in right field, bats seventh. Brian Rocchio, the second baseman, hits eighth. And Austin Hedges will do the catching and bat ninth. On the mound, rookie left-hander Parker Messick. Those are your starting lineups. Now stay tuned. When we return, Tom Hamilton has tonight's first pitch on the Cleveland Clinic Guardians Radio Network.
Cleveland Guardians Baseball, also brought to you by Discount Drug Mart, the official drugstore of the Cleveland Guardians. By Conrad's Tire Express and Total Car Care, your number one choice for tires and service repair. By Firelands Auto Group. Visit firelandsautogroup.com today.
September baseball hits different in Cleveland, where every pitch matters more and every swing could change everything.
Swung on and hammered!
The Guardians are knocking on the postseason's door, and the biggest games of the year are here. The rally to October starts now.
Trying to nail down a playoff spot.
The Guards take on the Detroit Tigers and the Texas Rangers in a pivotal 6-game homestand to close out the regular season September 23rd through the 28th. Don't miss a moment of the action. Get your tickets at CLEGuardians.com.
Nobody has more all-wheel drive or electrified hybrid choices than Toyota. Now through September 30th, get 4.75 APR financing on a new 25 RAV4 or 5.75 on RAV4 Hybrid. Excludes plug-ins. Or lease a gas-powered RAV4 LE for $299 a month for 36 months with $36.99 due at signing. With approved credit through TFS. Tax, title, and license extra. Call 1-888-36-TOYOTA for details or go to Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
When flu season rears its aching, coughing, sneezing, feverish head, protect yourself, your loved ones, and your coworkers by getting your flu shot today at Discount Drug Mart. Flu shots at Drug Mart are easy and convenient. Walk-ins are welcome, and all pharmacists in all locations are prepared to immunize you during pharmacy hours. Most insurance is accepted with a zero copay for most Medicare, Medicaid, or Medical Mutual of Ohio patients. The flu can end with you at Discount Drug Mart.
A civic treasure since 1976, the Greater Cleveland Sports Hall of Fame honors the diverse and dynamic sports legacy of our region. The remarkable accomplishments and stories of the more than 500 inductees across 32 different sports provide inspiration for young athletes to pursue their dreams. Excited to share here in 2025, a permanent home for the Greater Cleveland Sports Hall of Fame and Museum is being built. To learn more, visit clevelandsportshall.com.
Cleveland's news, talk, and sports on WTAM 1100 and on 106.9 FM.
From Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland, Ohio,
It is game number 159. Tonight, the Cleveland Guardians and the Detroit Tigers meet for the final time. Or is it? Hi again, everybody. Tom Hamilton with you on this beautiful night off the shores of Lake Erie, along with Jim Rosenhaus, Brian Motze, and looky who's in the booth. Johnny Goldsmith joining us here tonight for the finale of the regular season. Because would anybody be surprised if these two ball clubs aren't playing again next week in what could be the best of three wild card series? We shall see. Still a lot of baseball to go when you talk about the weekend, to say nothing about tonight. But there is certainly a possibility that the season series isn't over when it comes to what could be happening come October. Well, that's where we're at, folks. 4 games left in this regular season. And for Cleveland and Detroit, this has become a lopsided affair. Cleveland has gone 8-4 against the Detroit Tigers. In fact, Cleveland has just absolutely dominated the American League's Central Division this year. There is no team in the American League that has done better in the division than Cleveland has, as Cleveland's record among their Central Division foes, 36-15, which is incredible, which is a big reason why Cleveland could be winning another Central Division crown. Detroit 29-22 when playing in the division. Now, the big story, though, is the playoff picture. There is no way that Cleveland can clinch tonight. The only chance they had to clinch was if Houston lost today to the Sacramento A's, and if Cleveland got themselves another win over Detroit. Well, they may get a win over Detroit. That is yet to be determined. But Houston is pounding the Athletics 11-4. It's the bottom of the 9th inning in Sacramento, so pretty safe to assume that Houston is going to beat the Sacramento A's, and that becomes very important for both these ball clubs because obviously the divisional race is not over. Cleveland comes in with the best record in the division at 86-72, one game better than Detroit, which is 85-73, and of course Cleveland owns the tiebreaker over the Tigers. Now, when it comes to the wild card scenario, New York, the number 1 seed, Boston, the number 2 seed, Detroit right now the 3rd wild card team. However, they started the day 1 game ahead of Houston, and if Houston wins, then Detroit needs to win to stay a game and ahead. Now, if Houston and Detroit would finish the year tied, if Cleveland goes on to win the division, and then Detroit's in a wild card chase, Detroit has the tiebreaker when it comes to the Houston Astros. So there are all kinds of scenarios still to be played out. The good news is when it comes to the tiebreaker in the wild card chase, Cleveland also owns the tiebreaker over Houston if Detroit is able to climb back into first place. Tigers are going to Boston this weekend, and Cleveland will be welcoming the Texas Rangers. We'll have more on that as the night goes on. Brendan Miller, the home plate umpire tonight. Chris Guccione, the crew chief at first. Edwin Moscoso at second. Chad Whitson at third. Parker Messick, the rookie, making his first ever start against Detroit. Jahmai Jones steps in. The wind and tonight's first pitch. It's in there, a called strike. And we're underway here at the corner of Carnegie in Ontario with a game time temperature of 69 degrees, no breeze, no clouds. Beautiful. The 0-1 and a backdoor breaker and a beauty of a curveball, nothing into the count. Jahmai Jones plays strictly against left-handers, batting .275. Now the 0-2. And just missed low with that changeup. Parker Messick, fastball, sinker, curve, slider, changeup. Now the windup and the 1-2. And it's a little bit low. Ball 2, 2-2. Messick, 6 feet, 232. The left-hander, a rookie at age 24. Now the windup and the 2-2. And it's low again. So he got ahead 0-2, and he's missed on 3 straight pitches, low and out of the zone. Good at bat here for Jahmai Jones. Payoff pitch. And it's hammered high, deep to left, and way out of here to the porch. Oh, what a start for the Detroit Tigers, and did they need that? Jahmai Jones got behind in the count 0-2, and then plastered one to the porch and left on a 3-2 pitch. 400 feet to the porch and left. And let's see if that wakes up the Tiger offense, as Detroit has the early lead tonight, 1-0. And that is just the second Major League home run given up by Parker Messick, who's in his 7th Major League start. Now the batter will be Gleyber Torres, the second baseman, and he looks at a called strike. Might have been a case there where Parker Messick got ahead in the count, then tried to be too perfect. From the third base side of the rubber, the pitch. And he pumps one in there again. 95 miles an hour in the fastball. Gleyber Torres batting .259, 16 homers, 74 RBIs. The 0-2. And it's low, 1-2. Messick has had great command. 5 walks in his first 6 Major League games. Now the 1-2. And it's rifled foul into the Tigers' first base dugout. Look out. So Parker Messick, in 6 Major League starts before tonight, 3-0 with a 2.08 earned run average, 6 innings per start, 8 strikeouts, 1 walk per 9 innings. 1-0 Detroit, 1 batter in. The 1-2. Check swing. Did he go? No appeal by Cleveland. Pitch was inside. And the count goes to 2-2. And Messick working quickly. Delivers, and the pitch swung on, bang to third. Dug out by Ramirez. Throws across the diamond to get Gleyber Torres. That is out number 1. Wonder if Gleyber Torres has a sore leg. Stephen Kwan's in left. Angel Martinez in center. C.J. Kefas in right. Kyle Manzardo at first. Brian Rocchio at second. Gabriel Arias at short. Jose Ramirez at third. And Austin Hedges behind the plate. Winsell Perez in the 3-hole tonight. The switch hitter playing in right. Cuts and misses. Strike 1. 7 right-handed bats in the Tiger lineup tonight. The next delivery, and he hammers one to deep left field and gone to the bleachers. 2-0 Tigers. So Parker Messick has given up 2 rockets, 1 to the porch and left, that to the bleachers and left. And it's 2-0 Detroit. And this is a Tiger ball club that has not been scoring runs in losing 8 in a row. And what a jolt, as Perez has home run number 13. Boy, this is what the Tigers really needed, this kind of a start. Here's Spencer Torkelson, their best home run hitter, with 31, and he takes a called strike. Parker Messick is getting ahead of every Tiger hitter, but getting ahead and putting them away, 2 different things. Now the wind and pitch, and it's high, 1-1 the count. So normally you figure first ever meeting, pitcher has the advantage one time through the order, but not tonight. The pitch, and it's swung on, fouled upstairs on a 1-2 count. On Torkelson, batting .230, make that .241. 31 homers, 78 runs batted in. Now the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got him on a slow curveball. So that is strikeout number 1 and out number 2. That'll bring up Riley Green. In the Tigers' 8-game losing streak, And in losing 11 out of 12, the Tigers have been averaging a little over 2 runs a game. The pitch, and it's down low to Riley Green, left on left. Pretty hard to win when you're only scoring a shade over 2 runs a game. The 1-0. Green takes a little wide, 2-0. In fact, Detroit had only scored 4 runs in the last 4 games against Cleveland. Green taking a strike, 2-1. Parker Messick trying to continue this incredible string of starting pitching for Cleveland. The 2-1 swung on, banged to first, foul, 2-2. Cleveland now 19 consecutive starts where the starting pitcher has given up 2 runs or fewer. And Detroit has jumped on Parker Messick for 2 in the first on 2 solo homers from Jahmai Jones and Winsel Perez. Now the 2-2 to Riley Green. And he cuts and misses at a fastball away. So the Tigers build a little momentum. Can they hold on to it? They'll go with a bullpen game tonight. 2-0 Tigers with Cleveland coming to bat.
Relentless storms and rain have hammered Ohio roofs, leaving homes and businesses vulnerable. Legacy Roofing is Ohio's premier roofing contractor, trusted for both residential and commercial projects. With expert craftsmanship and top quality services set as the standard, they'll restore your roof to withstand the toughest weather. Don't let storm damage linger. Choose Legacy Roofing for peace of mind and a roof built to last. Watertight, or we make it right. Visit legacyroofing.com/guardians to book your free estimate today.
Brought to you by Progressive Insurance. We offer auto, home, and commercial auto insurance, plus a variety of business insurance options. Visit Progressive.com today or call 1-800-PROGRESSIVE.
A bicentennial isn't measured in years alone, but in progress. And KeyBank has been there to celebrate yours. Building homes, businesses, and communities together. Bringing new opportunities to generation after generation. For 200 years, KeyBank's been meeting you in the moments that matter most. Here's to 2 centuries of service and counting. KeyBank opens doors. KeyBank, member FDIC.
With Marathon Arco Rewards, you'll earn on every fill-up, which is amazing news for every kind of driver out there. Whether you're a wait forever to filler-upper, a routine topper-offer, a relentless road tripper, an occasional commuter, or just a regular old point A to beer, everyone can earn rewards and save up to $1 a gallon. And you can join Marathon Arco Rewards online, through the app, and even at the pump, making signing up easy for every kind of signer-upper. At participating locations, terms and conditions apply.
The Bloom Daddy Show. People want it. Tomorrow afternoon at 3. We will continue giving it to you on WTAM 1100.
Stephen Kwan leads off. The right-hander Troy Melton delivers, and Kwan takes a called strike. 2-0 Tigers, bottom of the first. Bullpen game tonight. Although Troy Melton has made 3 starts. The 0-1 pitch, and Kwan pops it up on the infield near the pitcher's mound. Javi Baez makes the catch on the grass behind the mound. And the Tigers shortstop, out the first 2 games with a sore neck, makes the play to retire Stephen Kwan. Here's George Valera, one of the heroes last night with a big 2-run home run. Huge inning for Troy Melton to keep this 2-0 lead in the first. The right-hander into the wind-end pitch, and it's in there. Melton, 6'4", 210, 24 years of age. Mid to upper 90s, fastball, sinker, cutter, curve, slider, split. The pitch, down low, there was the split, 1-1. Melton, his 4th major league start. He's worked also 12 times out of the Tiger bullpen. Now the 1-1. Valera drills one down the left side, foul, 1-2. Melton, since coming up, 3 wins, 2 losses, outstanding ERA of 2.79, 8 strikeouts, 3 walks per 9. A bullpen game for Detroit tonight. The 1-2, up high, 2-2. Valera batting .242, couple of homers, 5 RBIs. his 14th Major League game. Now the 2-2. Swung on, ripped foul, first base side. Riley Green in left, Parker Meadows in center, Winsell Perez in right, Spencer Torkelson at first, Gleyber Torres at second, Javi Baez at short, Andy Ibanez at third, and Dylan Dingler behind the plate. The 2-2. And a check swing foul will do it again. Marathon knows you fans are the true co-pilot of any team. Marathon here to keep you and your team fueled all season long. Marathon driven together. 2-0 Detroit. 1 out, bottom of the first. Melton began the year in Double-A. He's been at Double-A, Triple-A, and now pitching well on the big league level in his rookie campaign. He fires, and it's inside, full count. Boy, Melton pitched well everywhere he went this year. He was a starter in Double-A and Triple-A and used both ways with the Tigers. The payoff. And strike 3 called. Looked at a fastball, 98 miles an hour. Now, even though Melton is starting tonight, he doesn't have to pace himself. Manager A.J. Hinch simply wants everybody to go all out. Jose Ramirez, the batter, switch hitter, batting left-handed. Jose Ramirez on quite a run. 2-0 Tigers, 2 down in this bottom of the first with nobody on. The kick and the delivery. And he went off speed, missed with the curve. In the last 20 games, Jose Ramirez batting .320, 14 RBIs, 13 extra base hits, OPS over 1,000. He swings and fouls one upstairs, 1-1 to count. Melton doesn't waste a whole lot of time, and he gets Ramirez to foul one back, and the count 1-2 strikes. So he's coming right at Cleveland, throwing strikes. And he works with this 2-0 lead here in the first and trying to keep this crowd out of the game early. Here he comes, and he misses down and in. You look at Melton this year between Toledo and Erie, 2 wins, 3 losses, ERA 2.99. Now the 2-2. Swung on, fouled at the plate. Troy Melton, in 75 innings in the minors this year, struck out 101. That's an average of 12 strikeouts per 9 innings. Now the pitch, and it's swung on, drilled, deep right center field, on the run, jumping up, making the catch is Perez on a dead sprint. The right fielder got to the gap in right center and made a jump on a dead sprint as he got near the track. Well done by Winsell Perez. And we'll go to the second, 2-0 Tigers.
In Ohio, Guardians fans love to see the pitcher deliver a fastball. But when life throws you a curveball, like a house fire or water damage, it can be devastating. Fortunately, there's a designated hitter in Paul Davis Restoration. Water, fire, wind, mold. Paul Davis Restoration handles everything from cleanup to recovery to reconstruction for residential and commercial properties. When your home or business faces a devastating blow, Paul Davis is the answer. Paul Davis Restoration, the Guardians' official partner of property damage restoration.
Perry's Ice Cream and baseball, now that's a home run combination. Scoop up the richer, creamier taste of real ice cream in every spoonful. With so many flavors to choose from, Perry's has an indulgence for every craving. Grab a scoop at Progressive Field or find Perry's at your local retailer today and make every day a winner. Perry's is a proud partner of the Cleveland Guardians.
There's only one Wayside Furniture. We're single, but we've been in a long-term exclusive relationship with Northeast Ohio since 1937. And instead of several high-rent, small stores that require a lot of overhead to run, Wayside has one massive campus with 4 times the selection. So our single store translates to huge savings and options for you. It's fun being single. Wayside Furniture, keeping it local since 1937.
With completely reimagined exhibits, the Cleveland Museum of Natural History invites you to experience science and nature like never before. Residents of select local cities visit free every weekend as part of the Jack, Joseph, and Morton Mandel Community Days. Learn more at cmnh.org.
A recap of the Guardians-Tigers at 8:45, Friday morning, WTAM 1100.
First ball swinging, Andy Ibanez shoots one down the third baseline foul, strike one. Tigers with a 2-0 lead, inning number 2. Couple of home runs off Parker Messick in the first. He delivers, and it's swung on, fouled back. Boy, Detroit very aggressive early in the count here against Parker Messick. Ibanez, .230 hitter, 4 homers, 21 RBIs. The pitch, and he tried to check. Did he go? Nope. Pitch a bit high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Messick works about as quickly as anybody in the game. Here it comes. And he got him swinging on a changeup away. So 3 strikeouts for Messick. 1 down here in the second inning. Here's Dylan Dingler, the outstanding young catcher from Massillon Jackson High School and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Messick into the motion. He lets it rip, and the pitch is at the top of the zone, a called strike on a fastball. Dingler having a really nice year. He's the number 1 catcher now. .276 batting mark, 13 homers, 57 RBIs. He sends a liner to right. That's a base hit. Toward the line to cut it off, Kafus. Going toward second, Dingler. And the throw not nearly in time, a stand-up double. Dingler's 21st 2-bagger. So the Tigers have 2 home runs and a double off Parker Messick. And that ball was right down the middle of the plate. Messick is missing on the plate. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting center fielder, Parker Meadows. He's batting .213, 4 homers, 16 RBIs. 2-0 Tigers, second inning, and a fastball in there. Meadows missed all of April and May with arm and shoulder issues. He can really play center field. The next offering, and it's down low, 1 ball, 1 strike. Meadows also missed a chunk of time with a quad strain. The next delivery, and he sends one sky high to left, not deep. Out is Arias, in is Kwan, and the shortstop retires Meadows, 2 down. Here's Javi Baez. He has been out a couple of games here in this series with a stiff neck. Javi Baez was an all-star outfielder. Played the outfield the first half of the year when Meadows was hurt. Did a nice job. He takes outside, but boy, has he fallen off. He batted .275 before the All-Star break, .205 since. 10 homers at the break, 1 since the break. Now the 1-0 pitch. And he grounds one in the hole into right. That's a base hit. And here comes Dingler to score, and the streak is over. After 19 consecutive starts by a Cleveland starting pitcher giving up 2 runs or fewer, Parker Messick's given up 3 here in the first 2 innings. And Detroit has jumped all over Cleveland tonight. And if you talk about a team that really was down in the dumps This is one way to really get yourself going with a quick 3-0 lead in the first 2 innings. Here's Jahmai Jones taking a swing, fouling it upstairs, and they are just up there hacking. Tigers basically are in a must-win situation now just to get into the postseason. They can't keep this up. Can't keep losing. The 0-1 swung on, grounded toward third on the glove side. Ramirez has it, throws to second, and the force ends the inning. But the Tigers tack on. 3-0 Detroit, middle of the second on the Cleveland Clinic Radio Network.
At Bet365, we don't do ordinary. We believe that every sport should be epic. From the moments that are legendary to the ones that fly under the radar. See for yourself, Guardians fans, when you sign up today and get $150 in bonus bets when you bet just $5. So whatever the sport, whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365. Bet365, the official sports betting partner of the Cleveland Guardians. 21 plus only, must be present in Ohio. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem and wants help, call or text 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply.
Cleveland Cliffs American-made steel touches every part of our lives, from the appliances in our homes to aircraft carriers defending our freedom. Their steel is stronger and more sustainable than ever due to their innovation and leading-edge technology. They're setting a new standard for what it means to be a steel company by producing the highest quality product and championing the best practices for the industry, the environment, and the people. Cliffs is America's iron and steel leader. To learn more, visit cliffsteel.com.
Progressive Insurance. With insurance for cars, home, boat, motorcycles, RVs, and commercial vehicles. Call 1-800-PROGRESSIVE or visit progressive.com for more details.
A Progressive Home and Auto Bundle can protect you round the clock, but we can't protect you from those painful moments in sports.
I can't believe they're moving the team to another city.
True, but you'll never forget all the joy they brought into your life.
Joy? They made the playoffs twice in 50 years.
Gosh, those 2 times were pretty great, weren't they?
How would I know? I wasn't even born yet.
Just think of all the free time you'll have on game days.
Those games were the highlight of my week.
Well, at least your home and auto are protected with a bundle from Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
News, talk, sports. This is WTAM 1100, Cleveland, home of the Cavaliers and Guardians, an iHeart radio station.
Milton now works with a 3-0 lead. Cleanup hitter Kyle Manzardo in the bottom of the second takes a look at a pitch down low. Conrad score 4, win 4 new Tires contestant is Beth Galvez of North Ridgeville. Milton, the wind and delivery. And it's swung on and a lazy fly to left that Riley Green will put away. 1 down. Cleveland gets 4 in any of the first 4 innings tonight. Beth Galvez of North Ridgeville gets 4 Bridgestone tires from the great folks at Conrad's. Here's Gabriel Arias. Cleveland now has won 12 out of 13. Here's the wind and pitch, and it dips low. And since September 4th, when Cleveland was a game under and 11 games behind Detroit, Cleveland's gone 17-2. The pitch, and it's in there, a strike, 1-1. In fact, the last time Cleveland was in first place by a game, March 31st. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2 the count. Boy, 99 miles an hour, and it's an easy 99. It looks effortless coming out of the hand of Troy Milton. The pitch just missed outside. Ball 2, 2-2. Milton, a 4th-round pick out of San Diego State University 3 years ago. Boy, is he a good-looking young pitcher. Now the 2-2. Outside, full count. It's a bullpen game for Detroit. They'll worry about tomorrow night in Boston when they get to Beantown. Now the payoff. Down low. So good at bat for Gabriel Arias. And Cleveland's got its first base runner for the first time tonight. Milton will work out of the stretch. Here's Angel Martinez in center field tonight. Switch hitter batting left-handed. Great to see David Fry before the game tonight. Came by to see his teammates as well as the staff. David Fry doing as well as can be expected. I'll tell you what, you cannot douse his spirit. What an attitude. The pitch to Martinez, and he shows bunt, takes the strike. David Fry cracking jokes as always, even though he's still in a great deal of pain with a fractured nose and multiple facial fractures. He's all taped up. Now the 0-1. Swing and a foul back, 0-2. David and his wife expecting their second child in November, and his current baby daughter just keeps calling him Bobo. Her way of saying Daddy's got a boo-boo. How in the world it wasn't worse than what it was? The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little chopper weakly hit to second. Torres gloves, underhand flip to first. Martinez retired. Arias to second, 2 down. David Fry's season is over. He can't do anything for 6 to 8 weeks. The key now is to make sure the sinuses are all good and those non-displaced fractures stay that way and heal without needing surgery. 3-0 Tigers, second inning. C.J. Kafus rifles one to right. That's a base hit near the line. It'll go to the wall. Kafus will go to second with an RBI double as Arias has scored. Now once again, it's another youngster coming through. C.J. Kafus, the rookie, tonight in right field, playing in his 47th Major League game. Gets double number 9, RBI number 18. And Cleveland's on the board, and they trail 3-1. Here in inning number 2 with a runner at second and 2 down. Here's Brian Rocchio. He'll swing it left-handed. He swings, breaks his bat, rolls it to second, and Torres will throw him out. But Cleveland chips away on the clutch 2-out RBI double by C.J. Kafus. 2-1 Tigers. Third inning next.
GE Sync smart light bulbs, fun strip lights, and more are a grand slam. With an easy-to-use app or voice control, you can turn your soft or bright whites to Guardians colors and light shows to create the ultimate indoor or outdoor game day experience. Your whole family will love the convenience and flexibility to choose from millions of colors from the comfort of your own couch, and you'll appreciate the peace of mind that reliable GE products bring. Visit GElighting.com and click on Shop to get your smart lights today.
Good food, good life. That's the mission of Nestle. You know the company for its mouth-watering Stouffer's macaroni and cheese with roots dating back to 1922 right here in Cleveland, Ohio. DiGiorno's delicious rising crust and croissant crust pizzas, or the hundreds of other products spanning coffee, beverages, baking, and creamers. In the state of Ohio and across the world, Nestle is unlocking the power of food to enhance the quality of life for everyone, today and for generations to come. Visit NestleUSA.com to learn more.
Peter & Company Jewelers in Avon Lake is family-owned and trusted for over 37 years. Their knowledgeable jewelers can match that perfect piece for you or someone you love. Stop in or visit their website at peterjewelers.com. It's where Cleveland gets engaged.
Toyota has more all-wheel drive or electrified hybrid choices than anyone else, like the family-size Highlander and the bigger, more powerful Grand Highlander. Now through September 30th, get a new 25 Highlander or Grand Highlander with 4.75 APR financing. Or you can get 5.75 APR financing on hybrid models with approved credit through TFS. Plus, you get 2 years no-cost maintenance. For complete details, go to Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Make WTAM 1100 a preset on our free iHeartRadio app and listen to Guardians Baseball.
Gleyber Torres leads off the third and a check swing foul outside of first, strike one. 3-1, Tigers lead it. Jahmai Jones and Winsell Perez solo homers to left in the first. Javi Baez RBI double in the second. Torres cuts and misses, strike 2. C.J. Kefas, RBI double for Cleveland in the second. Top of the third, Parker Messick's pitch, way outside, missed with a changeup, 1-2. Torres grounded out his first time up. Right-handed hitting second baseman, former Yankee, the pitch, and he taps it foul third base side. Well, the all-new Toyota 4Runner is arriving at your Northern Ohio Toyota dealers. The 4Runner is the ultimate tool. Toyota, let's go places. Now the wind and the 1-2. Down and away, and right now, Messick not throwing his changeup for strikes and not even close to a strike. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a foul back. 95 miles an hour with the hard stuff. Parker Messick off to an incredible start in his young major league career. He lets it rip, and the pitch fouled back again. Boy, they're on his fastball. Still a 2-2 count. Messick grew up in Plant City, right outside Tampa. Went to Tallahassee and pitched for Florida State University. Second round pick 3 years ago. Now the 2-2. Down and in. Right now this year, coming into this ball game, his breaking ball has been unhittable. Coming in, opposition 1 for 12 when facing his curveball. The 3-2. Got him swinging on a curveball. 4 strikeouts for Messick. Opposition hasn't fared much better against his slider. 3 for 23 against his slider coming into tonight's action. Here's Winsel Perez. Socked a solo homer to the bleachers and left in the first, his 13th. He takes down low a changeup. A changeup's a great equalizer, but only if you can throw it for strikes. The 1-0. There's a pitch at the top of the zone, a fastball strike to even the count. Messick not wasting any time, lets it fly, and the pitch fouled off right side, 1-2. When you've got rust to bust, use PB Blaster. It's a Cleveland original since 1957. PB Blaster, always work it like a pro. Perez stepping out, taking some time to try to slow him down. Now he climbs back in, awaits the 1-2 pitch, and here it comes. Swing and a foul back. Again, fouling off the fastball. Still a 1-2 count. Again, the 1-2. Again, way outside with a changeup. Just doesn't have the feel for the changeup tonight. It happens. Now the 2-2. Down low, missed with it again. Same pitch. Full count. Now the 3-2 delivery. Got him swinging with a changeup. They'll give Parker Messick credit. He was not deterred by not throwing the changeup for strikes, and then he snapped off a beauty. Perez, his 5th strikeout victim. 2 down in the Tiger 3rd. Detroit with a 3-1 lead. Here is Spencer Torkelson. Struck out his first time up. The pitch. And it's in there, a strike. In the 5 meetings between these two clubs last week, and then this week, Tuesday and Wednesday, the 0-1 pitch in there, 0-2. In those 5 games, Cleveland pitchers had struck out 60 Tigers. 12 strikeouts a game. And Messick has struck out 5, and we're in the 3rd here tonight. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on a topper to third, charged by Ramirez, foul ball. Grabbed it right in front of the bag. It was called foul, though, by the third base ump, Chad Whitson. So, the count remains no balls, 2 strikes. Three to 1 Tigers. Spencer Torkelson played collegiately at Arizona State University. The Sun Devil, much like our own front office executive, Austin Controlas. Torkelson has a plaque at the Sunday Devils Stadium, and Austin Controlas has his plaque in the admissions building. Now the 0-2. Swing and a miss through the fastball right by him. 6 strikeouts for Messick. He may be getting stronger and maybe getting locked in. 3-1, middle of the third. Tigers have the lead.
Hey, sports fans, there's no better feeling than when you're watching your team dominate. But remember, when the offseason comes, you can still channel your team spirit with a fresh coat of color. Ask Sherwin-Williams how you can make every day feel like game day with over 1,700 colors and a top-tier coaching staff to bring the energy of your team spirit home. Shop online or visit your neighborhood store today.
A Progressive Home and Auto Bundle can protect you round the clock, but we can't protect you from those painful moments in sports.
I can't believe we blew a 5-touchdown lead.
Sure, but you got to feel like they were going to win for almost the entire game.
But I was about to buy playoff tickets.
So you were prepared for a good time. That's pretty nice.
It's the worst loss any team has ever had.
And you got to witness history.
Okay, we're done here.
Well, at least your home and auto are protected with a bundle from Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Nothing better.
The Guardians are knocking on the postseason door.
Than a chase for a playoff spot.
The rally to October starts now. Be there and be loud when your Guardians battle the Tigers in a pivotal 3-game series Tuesday through Thursday. Get your tickets at CLEGuardians.com.
Ladies, I'm an Ohio tradeswoman, and if you're looking for a high-paying, interesting career, it's waiting for you in the skilled trades. Ohio tradeswomen put on hard hats every day and work on some of the biggest construction projects in Ohio. Ohio tradeswomen provides free on-the-job training. You'll earn a salary and benefits from day one, and you'll be proud to tell your family, I built that. If you're ready for a high-paying career you'll love, visit OhioTradeswomen.com today and learn more.
Clay Travis and Buck Sexton.
News and politics and who knows.
Noon to 3 tomorrow. WTAM 1100.
Austin Hedges leads off the bottom of the third, rifles a base hit into left. Austin Hedges hitting ninth, gets Cleveland's second hit tonight. 3-1, Tigers have the lead, and this crowd just waiting to explode. Boy, these 3 games against the Tigers, we've had terrific crowds. We've had playoff-like electricity in the ballpark. And now the top of the order and Stephen Kwan. The set and the pitch to Kwan. And he takes a little bit outside for ball 1. Cleveland, a winner last night, 5-1. And a 5-2 victory on Tuesday night. 3-1 Detroit tonight, the pitch. And a curveball and a beauty. And this is the biggest deficit Cleveland has faced, trailing at 1 point tonight, 3-0. Stephen Kwan popped up his first time up. Now the 1-1. Swing and another pop-up. Playable. Third base side, foul ground. In the coaching box, Andy Ibanez, the third baseman, takes care of Stephen Kwan. 1 down, here's George Valeris, struck out looking his first time up. Well, this is the Hyundai Grand Slam giveaway inning, and Tina Pazik of Aurora trying to win the prize pack courtesy of your Northern Ohio Hyundai dealers. Good luck to Tina Pazik of Aurora. The youngster Troy Melton delivering. George Valera taking its low. Now the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss to even the count. Cleveland trying to accomplish something that has never been done in the game of baseball. Come from 15 and a half games out and win a division title or win a pennant. The 1-1 outside 2-1. Cleveland trailed these Tigers by 15 and a half games back in July. Trailed the Tigers by 11 games 3 weeks ago. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swung on, line drive to left field, but there's Riley Green to snag it chin high. Valera out number 2. Now Jose Ramirez. He'll bat left-handed. Runner at first, 2 down, third inning, 3-1 Tigers. The biggest deficit in the history of the game was 15 games back in 1914 by the Boston Braves. The pitch way outside. They were 15 games out that season, and of course they didn't have divisions back there, but they came back to win the pennant. If your nickname is the Miracle Braves, what do you call the Guardians if they win? The pitch outside, 2-0. 15 and a half out were the Guardians in July. Yankees in 1978 trailed Boston by 14 and forced game number 163. The pitch high again, 3-0, and that's when Bucky Dent was given a new middle name when the Yankees won that one-game playoff against the Red Sox at Fenway and went on to win their second straight World Series. Billy Martin got fired that year. Bob Lemon took them to the promised land. 3-0 pitch, and it's ball 4 high. The unintentional, intentional walk. Troy Melton was never going to throw Ramirez a strike. And do you blame him? Austin Hedges to second. Jose Ramirez to first. Second walk given up by Melton. And Kyle Manzardo, 3 for 26, will bat. But first, a visit from Chris Fetter, the pitching coach. So Cleveland's got 2 men on with 2 men out, trailing by 2 here in the third inning. Houston, you talk about a team that was desperate. The Astros got a big win today in Sacramento to stop their 5-game slide. They pummeled the Athletics 11-5. They trail Detroit by 1 game for the final wild card spot. Remember, even if Detroit wins tonight to move into a first-place tie with Cleveland, Cleveland owns the tiebreaker, so they, in essence, still have the division lead. Detroit goes to Boston. The Red Sox haven't clinched a playoff spot yet either. Here's Kyle Manzardo. Takes a curveball strike. The Red Sox can clinch a playoff spot with a win tonight. They are scoreless in Toronto in the second inning, and boy, do the Blue Jays need a win. Now the 0-1 pitch. Swung on, another weak pop-up. Shallow left. Baez, the shortstop, retires Manzardo. So Melton pitching around Ramirez was a wise move. 3-1 Tigers after 3.
Here we go again, folks.
September baseball hits different in Cleveland, where every pitch matters more and every swing could change everything.
Swung on and hammered.
The Guardians are knocking on the postseason's door, and the biggest games of the year are here. The rally to October starts now.
Trying to nail down a playoff spot.
Be there and be loud when your Cleveland Guardians battle the Detroit Tigers in a crucial 3-game series Tuesday through Thursday at Progressive Field. Get your tickets now at CLEGuardians.com.
At Cleveland State University, they are determined, creative, innovative, and so much more. Their journeys look different because they are different. At CSU, everyone matters. So bring your authentic self and your biggest plans for the future to explore your infinite opportunity and define what's possible for you. Together, you are Cleveland State University, Cleveland's university. Visit csuohio.edu today.
What are you focused on? At Citrin Cooperman, we focus on what counts by going beyond the numbers to deliver comprehensive insights and solutions that empower our middle market clients. If you're focused on growth, visit us at citrincooperman.com.
Nobody has more all-wheel drive or electrified hybrid choices than Toyota. Now through September 30th, get 2.99 APR financing on a rugged new 25 Tacoma. Excludes TRD Pro and Trail Hunter. Or lease a well-equipped Tacoma SR5 for $269 a month for 36 months with $39.99 due at signing. With approved credit through TFS. Tax, title, and license extra. Call 1-888-36-TOYOTA for details. Or go to Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
Weather when you need it. Your severe weather station is WTAM 1100.
Guardians trailing 3-1 as we reach the fourth inning, and Parker Messick goes back to work for Cleveland. Riley Green, the hitter for the Tigers. Here's the pitch, and it's swung on and walloped high and deep to right field, way on out of here. Home run, Riley Green, and the Tigers take a 4-1 lead. Number 36 on the year for Green. 411 feet deep into the lower stands and right. And after allowing just one home run in his first 6 major league starts, Messick has allowed 3 here tonight, and we're only in the fourth inning. Andy Ibanez, the batter, and he takes a pitch outside for ball 1. Now Messick has been off to such a tremendous start in his major league career, but the command not where he'd like it to be tonight, and Tiger hitters has broken loose. Here's the pitch to Ibanez, and he fouls it back up over the screen behind home plate and out of play. So 4-1 Detroit. 4 runs on 5 hits, 3 home runs. The 1-1 swung on, and there's a high fly ball right center, cutting across and making the catch, the right fielder, C.J. Kafis. 1 away. That'll bring up Dylan Dingler. This message from Cleveland Clinic: athletic injuries happen. Self-schedule an appointment with a sports medicine specialist at clevelandclinic.org/athletecare. Here's Dingler, who doubled his first time up and later scored back in the second inning. Here's the pitch to him, and he swings and skies one high in the air to fairly deep left. This will stay in, though, for Kwan, who makes the catch shy of the warning track. And there's 2 outs in this top half of the fourth inning. Jim Rosenhaus along with Tom Hamilton. Great to have you with us from Progressive Field, downtown Cleveland. Johnny Goldsmith, our on-site engineer, and Brian Matze back at Command Center. Another great baseball night downtown. What a September we've had. Last night, the rarity, a little wet weather, caused the game to be delayed just a bit at the start. Parker Meadows, the batter, takes a strike on the outside corner. Here's the 0-1. Swung on, and there's a high fly ball to left near the line. Charging after it, Kwan, still going, and he makes the basket catch in fair territory to retire Meadows and the Tigers. But Riley Green goes deep, and we'll head to the bottom half of the fourth inning. It's Detroit 4, the Guardians 1.
Tom Hamilton here for Firelands Auto Group. Wish buying a Toyota, Honda, Chevy, VW, Chrysler, Ram truck, or Jeep was easier? At Firelands Auto Group, it is. One price, no games, no pressure. How about that? We keep it simple. Just good people, great cars, honest deals, and outstanding service after the sale. Visit us in Sandusky, Norwalk, Vermilion, or Worcester, or get started anytime at FirelandsAutoGroup.com. Firelands Auto Group, driven by you.
U.S. Safety Gear is a proud partner with the Cleveland Guardians, featuring the hot Ariat foot brand, Carolina Shoe, and Timberland footwear. Call U.S. Safety Gear at 1-800-686-1459 to book a mobile unit for your company or visit us at ussafetygear.com, the leader in safety footwear.
At Cleveland Clinic, the mission is to create a healthier world. So you give every life the best chance to thrive. You tackle health issues at the root of their cause. You go beyond your walls to make theirs a little safer. And when it's all said and done, you reinvest everything to keep bettering the world. For every care in the world, Cleveland Clinic.
It's Pro Savings Days at Lowe's. Get up to 35% off select major appliances and save an additional $1,000 when you buy 4 select LG major appliances. Plus, get a free DeWalt 20-volt max 5 amp hour battery when you buy a select DeWalt 20-volt max tool. Get the job done for less at Lowe's. We help, you save. Valid through 9/26. Selection varies by location while supplies last. See associate or Lowe's.com for more details and qualifying items.
Guardians' winning word for Friday is Cooperstown, and it pays off with tickets after 8:30. WTAM 1100.
Four to 1 Detroit. Gabriel Arias first pitch swinging, fouls one back for strike one. And we're underway in the bottom half of the fourth. Troy Melton got the start tonight on a bullpen night for the Tigers, and here he is in the fourth, still going and pitching well. Allowed just the 1 run on 2 hits. Here's his pitch, and it's up high for a ball. 1-1 the count. Talking to some of the Tigers people before the game, he had started a couple of games after coming up from the minor leagues. Here's the 1-1. Swung on, and there's a high fly ball to deep left. Back on it near the track, but making the catch in front of the track is the left fielder Green for out number 1. Some of the Tigers folks saying that they feel right now, just based on how things are going, Melton may be their second best starter if they were to use him that way, but they have been using him in relief with some of the struggles of the bullpen. So they're trying to figure out the best spot for him, but they love his stuff. Angel Martinez, the batter, and it's swung on and fouled back into the screen for strike one. We've seen that fastball from Melton as high as 99 miles an hour tonight. So a good live arm from this young right-hander. Here's his 0-1. Swung on, yanked foul into his own dugout, or the Tiger dugout, should say, on that first base side. 4-1, Guardians trailing. Unfamiliar territory for this ball club lately. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, and there's a high fly ball to center. Calling for it, Meadows, and he makes the catch to retire Martinez. 2 quick outs for Melton, and that's going to be it with the left-handed hitting C.J. Capus due up. A.J. Hinch pops out of the dugout, and he wants the left-hander, Brian Herter, to face Capus. Melton did outstanding work for the Tigers tonight as he leaves in the fourth. We'll take a timeout. It's 4-1 Detroit, bottom of the fourth inning.
At Cleveland Clinic, the mission is to create a healthier world. So you give every life the best chance to thrive. You tackle health issues at the root of their cause. You go beyond your walls to make theirs a little safer. And when it's all said and done, you reinvest everything to keep bettering the world. For every care in the world, Cleveland Clinic.
Like the Guardians, Swagelok is proud to call Northeast Ohio home since 1947. We are a leading manufacturer of fluid system solutions for the world's most demanding industries, and our products are used everywhere, from here in the U.S. to around the globe. Swagelok is consistently recognized as a top workplace, and we're passionate about supporting the next generation of STEM and manufacturing careers. That's why we're the Guardians' official STEM partner. Catch more at swagelok.com. Let's go Guardians.
Dollar Bank is a proud partner of the Cleveland Guardians. Only with Dollar Bank can you get a Cleveland Guardians debit card design and Guardians branded checks. And when you use your card at the Guardians team store online or at Progressive Field, you'll get a great deal on the latest officially licensed MLB gear, too. To learn more, visit dollar.bank/baseball. Dollar Bank. Let's get you there.
Equal housing lender. Member FDIC. The perks described herein are subject to change or termination without notice and at the sole discretion of Dollar Bank and or the Cleveland Guardians.
The Bloom Daddy Show. Played out in and around Cleveland. Tomorrow afternoon, starting at 3 on WTAM 1100.
Left-hander Brant Herter is on the pitch for the Tigers. Comes on with 2 down and the base is empty. In the bottom of the 4th inning, Tigers leading 4-1. And on the season, Herter in 41 outings is 3-3, an earned run average of 2.52. He's opened 4 games, but mainly out of the pen. 64 strikeouts over 60 and 2/3 innings. And this, the much more familiar script that we saw so often a year ago from the Tigers, where they would use an opener and then matchups the rest of the way. A lot of bullpen games for the Tigers last year when they surprised a lot of people reaching the postseason. C.J. Kafis, the batter, left on left, and he takes a slider down low for ball 1. Herter, sinker slider. The lefty sets at the belt. Here's his 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1 the count on Kafis. RBI double for Kafis, his first time up in the 2nd. And that's the lone run so far for the Guardians, with Detroit in front 4-1. Here's the pitch. Bunted at, and it tipped into the glove of the catcher Dingler. And it's 1-2 now on C.J. Kafis. Left-handed hitter crowds the plate. Here comes Herter's 1-2. Way outside for a ball. 2-2. Herter goes 6-6, about 250. And on 2-2, he lets it fly. Swung on, and that's line down the right field line. It drops fair. Getting to it quickly, Perez. Kafis tests the arm, going to second. The slide, the throw. He's safe. C.J. Kafis with his 2nd double on the night off a tough lefty. He floated one down that right field line, and Perez, he got there quickly, but Kafis was running hard from the get-go, and he has himself a hustle double, his 10th on the season. Now Brian Rocchio, as the Guardians try to cut into that Tiger lead. It's 4-1 Detroit. Rocchio bounced to second his first time up. Here's the pitch to him. He swings, rips it to third, foul. 0-1 the count on Rocchio, the switch hitter from the right side. There's still some time to upload your KeyBank credit or debit card onto the Go Ahead Pay wallet within the MLB Ballpark app. And if you come to the ball games this weekend, spend $200, you'll receive $20 of Guardians loaded value, courtesy of KeyBank. Here's the 0-1. Swung on, foul back into the net. And the count's now 0-2. Guardians with a 2-out base runner. That's C.J. Kafis out at second. Facing the left-hander, Brent Herter. Here's the 0-2. Breaking ball down low. And this is where some of that pitching chaos just has not worked for A.J. Hinch this season. And again, Herter can certainly work out of this with no damage, but he brought on the lefty to face the left-handed hitter, and Kafis able to double off him. Here's the 1-2. Swung on. There's a chopper to the right side. This is trouble. Picked up by Torres. Bare hands. Throws. And it's in time at first base. Racing home was Kafis. The throw went that way, but finally the out call recorded by the first base umpire, Chris Guccione. He took a while to do it, so alertly Kafis raced home, but the side is retired on the close out call at first. We head to the 5th, 4-1 Detroit.
Don't bust your knuckles, bust your nuts with PB Blaster. The #1 selling penetrant since 1957. It uses a unique capillary action that creeps up and around threads and cavities to break free rusted and corroded parts. Then it protects against further rust and corrosion. Use it on automotive, industrial, marine, plumbing, and other equipment. Blaster Corporation offers a full line of professional-grade products that are formulated to penetrate, lubricate, loosen, fix, and conquer each job. Use Blaster products and work it like a pro.
Peter & Company Jewelers in Avon Lake is family-owned and trusted for over 37 years. Their knowledgeable jewelers can match that perfect piece for you or someone you love. Stop in or visit their website at peterjewelers.com. It's where Cleveland gets engaged.
This season, PNC and the Guardians are going to bat for small business. This month's winning business is RL Cole Enterprise, Inc. For over 30 years, RL Cole Enterprise has been the trusted name for ground transportation of building materials in Greater Cleveland. As a woman-owned small business, they've built a reputation for dependability and excellence on every job site. Whether it's hauling concrete, aggregates, construction debris, or warehouse storage, they deliver on time with precision and care. Learn more at rlcoleenterprise.com.
Here we go again, folks.
September baseball hits different in Cleveland, where every pitch matters more and every swing could change everything.
Swung on and hammered.
The Guardians are knocking on the postseason's door, and the biggest games of the year are here. The rally to October starts now.
Trying to nail down a playoff spot.
The Guards take on the Detroit Tigers and the Texas Rangers in a pivotal 6-game homestand to close out the regular season September 23rd through the 28th. Don't miss a moment of the action. Get your tickets at CLEGuardians.com.
The Glenn Beck Program.
Just to give you some real news.
Tomorrow from 10 to noon on WTAM 1100.
Fifth inning underway. First pitch swinging. Javi Baez for the Tigers, and he bounces one foul outside of third base. 0-1 the count on Baez. Tiger shortstop singled his first time up. Facing left-hander Parker Messick. 4-1, Detroit in front. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Late on the high fastball that time. Here comes the 0-2 from Messick. Fastball up. 1-2 the count. You know, the Tigers following that formula they used so well over the first half of the season. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and fouled off. A home run ball coming into play. 3 tonight. Perez, Jones, and Green. The 1-2. Swung on. Ground ball to the second baseman. Rocchio fields and throws in time for the out. One down. Back to the top of the lineup for Jahmai Jones. Bo Naylor's been nominated for the 2025 Roberto Clemente Award. It's presented by Capital One. Fans can vote to recognize who best represents the game through positive contributions on and off the field. Vote today at MLBtogether.com/Clemente Award. Here's the pitch to Jones, and it's on the outside corner for a strike. Jones led off the game with a home run to left, setting the tone for Detroit. Here's the 0-1. Down low, 1-1, and these reeling Tigers, who have lost 8 in a row, are just 5-15 in September. They lead at 4-1. Here's the pitch. Swung on, ground ball, third base. Dug out by Ramirez. Long throw, low, and it gets past the first baseman, Manzardo. Safe at first base is Jones. So a low throw from Ramirez. Skipped by Manzardo, and it's a base runner for the Tigers with one out. Would have been a close play at first base, but it's going to go as an error on the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. So Jones at first for Gleyber Torres, who is 0 for 2, a ground out and a strikeout. Here's Messick's pitch. Inside, ball 1. Torres coming in with 74 runs batted in. Tigers signed him to a 1-year deal this offseason. At after he'd spent his entire major league career with the Yankees. The 1-0, swing and a miss, and the count's 1-1. Guardians came in with that one-game advantage over the Tigers. 4 left, including tonight, in the regular season. Here's the 1-1. Swung on, chopped foul at home plate. Might have caught the mask of the catcher, Austin Hedges. So it's 1-2 on Torres. Tigers leave town. They'll go to Fenway Park and play the Red Sox this weekend. Guardians stay right here. The Texas Rangers coming in tomorrow night, 7:10. Fan Appreciation Night Saturday night, 7:15 now. Make a note of that. That's a later start time. And then 3:10 on Sunday. And any one of those games could mean a ton, perhaps all 3, depending on how things develop here tonight and then on into tomorrow. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Messick. Swung on, grounded up the middle and on through. A base hit into center. Heading for third is Jones. The throw comes into second. And on the base hit by Gleyber Torres, the Tigers now have runners on the corners and only 1 out. No action in that Guardians bullpen. Messick hit as hard as he has in any of his now 7 major league starts, and Carl Willis, the pitching coach, is heading out to the mound to have a chat with him. With Winsell Perez due up. Enbridge Gas Ohio would like to remind you, whether you're an individual or a contractor, state law requires that you call 811 before you dig to have underground utilities marked. It's simple and free. Just dial 811 at least 2 business days prior to digging for your safety. Mound meeting complete. And the batter Perez strides to home plate. The most runs that Messick had allowed in any game this season was 3 against the Red Sox in his 3rd major league start. Only lasted 3 2/3 in that one. Now he's back to work on Perez. Here's the pitch, and it's low and outside for ball 1. Messick at 76 pitches. Bullpen remains quiet for the Guardians. Here's the 1-0. Swung on, tapped foul at home plate, and it's 1-1. Guardians have that infield set up at double play depth, and that's been one of the game changers for this team down the stretch. That double play combo in the second half of the year of Arias at short, Rocchio at second. They have been outstanding. Here's the 1-1. Way upstairs. Snap throw to third. Just back in time was Jones. Hedges with a strong throw. Ramirez was right there at the bag, but Jones realized it just in time and got that hand in there ahead of the throw. 2-1 the count on Winsell Perez. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 3. So 3-1 on Perez, moving up in the lineup tonight. Switch hitter, right side. The 3-1. Down low, ball 4. Missed with the curveball. And Perez draws a walk to load him up. Spencer Torkelson will be the batter, the cleanup hitter for the Tigers, with 31 home runs on the season. But tonight, Messick's handled him well. He has struck him out twice in 2 trips. Bases loaded. Messick going back to the windup. Here's the pitch. And Torkelson lifts it high in the air to shallow left. Charging in is Kwan. Out goes Arias. Arias makes the catch. Not nearly deep enough for Jones to try and score. The throw comes in. He holds his ground. And now there's 2 outs. A huge out recorded by Messick. So Torkelson retired for a 3rd time. And now it's Riley Green. Green homered his last time up last inning. That made it 4-1. The Tigers with a chance to really open things up here in the 5th inning. Messick's trying to work out of it with no damage done. Here's the pitch. And Green takes it up and in for ball 1, snapping the head back out of the way. So it's 1-0 on Riley Green. Messick right back with a 1-0 delivery. Breaking ball down low, 2-0. The young lefty Parker Messick winds it up, the 2-0 pitch. Strike called on the outside corner. Green leading the Tigers in home runs, runs batted in. 36 and 111 now. The 2-1. Just a bit outside. Wow. Not by much. Maybe a little low. 3-1 the count on Green. Now the 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 3-2 the count. Green may have expanded just a little bit there. Big pitch in the game coming on 3-2. Messick. A little bit longer between pitches. Now he winds it up. The payoff pitch. Swung on, yanked, just foul outside of first. So we'll do it again on 3-2. And of course the base runners releasing with 2 outs. Jones at third. Gleyber Torres, the base runner, at second. Winsell Perez at first. 4-1. Tigers in front. Messick trying to keep it that way. Here comes his payoff pitch. Swung on, foul back and out of play. We'll do it again on 3-2. Well, Riley Green, one of the stars on this team, trying to come up big in a key spot for the Tigers. Messick trying to keep the Guardians hanging around, and they are dangerous in that spot. Here comes the 3-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Got him with a curveball. Green down on strikes, and Messick works out of it. We head to the bottom half of the 5th inning. It's still the Tigers 4, the Guardians 1.
At Bet365, we don't do ordinary. We believe that every sport should be epic. From the moments that are legendary to the ones that fly under the radar. See for yourself, Guardians fans, when you sign up today and get $150 in bonus bets when you bet just $5. So whatever the sport, whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365. Bet365, the official sports betting partner of the Cleveland Guardians. 21 plus only, must be present in Ohio. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem and wants help, call or text 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply.
Fans chanting, "Let's go, Bo." The pitch. Swung on a rocket. Deep right center. It's got a chance. Gone! Bo Naylor!
This is Bo Naylor. You're listening to the Cleveland Clinic Guardians Radio Network.
Like the Guardians, Swagelok is proud to call Northeast Ohio home since 1947. We are a leading manufacturer of fluid system solutions for the world's most demanding industries, and our products are used everywhere, from here in the U.S. to around the globe. Swagelok is consistently recognized as a top workplace, and we're passionate about supporting the next generation of STEM and manufacturing careers. That's why we're the Guardians' official STEM partner. Catch more at swagelok.com. Let's go, Guardians.
Hey Guardians fans, Medical Mutual cares about the health and well-being of Ohioans like you. That's why they offer high-quality health insurance plans with access to the hospitals and doctors you know and trust. Plus, dental, vision, and wellness plans to help you achieve and maintain your health. To learn more about individual, Medicare, and employer plans, visit medmutual.com/Guardians. Medical Mutual, the official health insurer of the Cleveland Guardians.
Mornings, we got you covered. News, sports, traffic, and weather together on the 10s here on News Radio WTAM 1100.
Austin Hedges leading it off for the Guardians. Bottom of the 5th. Takes strike 1. Brant Herter Came on last inning, delivers, and the lefty leaves it down low for a ball. 1-1 the count. Tommy Canely, a right-hander, starting to heat it up in that Tiger pen. A.J. Hinch will mix and match the rest of the way. Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike. 1-2. The starter, Troy Melton, on a bullpen night, he's been pitching out of the pen. Gave the Tigers 3 2/3. Allowed just 1 run on 2 hits. Walked a pair, struck out 1. Got the game into the 4th inning. And his team is leading 4-1. Here's the 1-2. Breaking ball down low. 2-2. Herter out of Georgia Tech. Made his major league debut last year. And again, was one of those younger arms that did a great job out of the pen as the Tigers pieced it together down the stretch. The 2-2 swung on, popped up, foul beyond the first base dugout and out of play. We'll do it again on 2-2 to Hedges. That really coming along lately for Austin Hedges. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Good breaking ball, got him. And there's one away here in the 5th. Get you the injury report this half inning, presented by Elk & Elk. For a team of injury lawyers dedicated to every client every day, call 1-800-ELK-OHIO. Of course, David Fry on the injured list after being struck in the face with that Tarek Skubal fastball on Tuesday night in the series opener. Stephen Kwan, the batter, the pitch to him. On the inside corner, strike 1. David was here at the ballpark today, which is great news, and expected to be about a 6 to 8 week recovery process for him. Here's the 0-1. Swung on. There's a chopper up the first base side, foul. 0-2 the count on Kwan, who is 0 for 2 on the night. John Means has completed his rehab assignment starts, and the Guardians are trying to figure out what's next for him coming back from Tommy John surgery, the veteran lefty. 0-2 the count on Kwan. Here's Herter's pitch. Oh, he tried to check his swing on a nasty slider. Couldn't do it. That's strike 3. And back-to-back strikeouts open the bottom half of the 5th inning for the Tigers. Brings up George Valera. Valera 0 for 2. He's lined to left and struck out. 4-1. Detroit in front. We're in the bottom of the 5th. Herter's pitch swung on and bounced slowly to first right there. Torkelson steps on the bag for the out, and the side goes in order quickly in the 5th. We head to the 6th. Detroit 4, the Guardians 1.
Get Cleveland clean at Clean Express Auto Wash. Enjoy a fast, easy, and clean experience by becoming a Wash Smart Unlimited member, where you can wash at any of our locations for one low price, starting at just $20 a month. Or choose our absolute best Ceramic 4 Ultra Wash, featuring ceramic treatment that's 4 times the shine and protection, plus free vacuums. Learn more at cleanexpresswash.com. Proud partner of the Cleveland Guardians.
NEO Born, NEO Reimagined, NEO Home. K&D offers unparalleled knowledge about Northeast Ohio because they live, work, and thrive right here with you. Looking for a new apartment or location for your business? K&D has the perfect fit. Contact K&D today and discover your perfect home. KND.com.
Since 1909, Nichols Bakery has been providing fresh, delicious, quality baked goods to Ohio families. From breads, buns to sweet goods, Nichols Bakery has just what you need to get ready for the game or any meal. Stop by your nearest discount drug mart and pick up fresh Nichols breads, buns, and other Nichols Bakery products today.
Discount Drug Mart saves you the runaround. Discount Drug Mart saves you the runaround. You'll find everything you need.
Here we go again, folks.
September baseball hits different in Cleveland, where every pitch matters more and every swing could change everything.
Swung on and hammered.
The Guardians are knocking on the postseason's door, and the biggest games of the year are here. The rally to October starts now.
Trying to nail down a playoff spot.
Be there and be loud when your Cleveland Guardians battle the Detroit Tigers in a crucial 3-game series Tuesday through Thursday at Progressive Field. Get your tickets now at CLEGuardians.com.
Cleveland's news, talk, and sports on WTAM 1100 and on 106.9 FM.
Matt Fest out of the Cleveland bullpen to work the 6th inning. And the Detroit Tigers trying to snap this 8-game skid. And having lost 11 out of 12, in command of this game, 4-1 6th inning. Pinch hitter for Andy Ibanez, Zach McKinstry, the left-handed batter, to face the right-hander, and Festa misses up for ball 1. So the mixing and matching begins. The pitch, and it's in there. Parker Messick had the roughest outing of his very young career. He would go 5 innings, giving up 4 runs on 6 hits, still struck out 7, walked 1. The pitch, and it's swung on a floater, shallow center, and it's going to drop for a bloop single. So pinch hit, bloop single to center for Zach McKinstry. One thing to remember, folks, and we'll see how this game turns out. If Cleveland is able to come back and win this game, the turning point will have been the 5th inning when Parker Messick showed his competitiveness. Here's the pitch to Dylan Dingler, a strike. Tigers had a chance to remove all doubt. Bases loaded, 1 out in the 5th. The cleanup hitter Spencer Torkelson popped up, and Riley Green struck out on a 3-2 pitch. The pitch, swing and a foul at the plate. And that was some kind of battle with Riley Green and Parker Messick. And that may have told you all you needed to know about Parker Messick and how competitive he is. It was an 8-pitch at bat with the bases loaded. So, yeah, Parker Messick gave up 4, but if he gives up a base hit in the 5th inning, this game may be all but over. As it is, Detroit still in good shape, leading 4-1. Right-hander against right-hander. Dingler a double and a fly out, and he cuts and misses. Foul tip hung on to by the catcher Austin Hedges, and we take this 10-second timeout for a station ID.
News, talk, sports. This is WTAM 1100, Cleveland, home of the Cavaliers and Guardians, an iHeart radio station.
Tom Hamilton back with you for this 6th inning, along with Jim Rosenhaus, Johnny Goldsmith, Brian Motze. Festa throw to first, and back with a dive is McKinstry. McKinstry is one of the few Tigers that will steal a base. He leads Detroit with 19. He's been caught 4 times. Austin Hedges has gunned down 29% of the would-be base stealers this year. That's outstanding. Runner goes. Pitch taken, a strike. Hedges, perfect throw. Tag made by Arias. Oh, my! You can't make a better throw. An absolute missile from Austin Hedges, and McKinstry had a good jump. An absolutely perfect throw where all Gabriel Arias, the shortstop, had to do was tag the headfirst sliding McKinstry. Mammoth caught stealing. Now the pitch is high, 1-1 the count. And those are the little things that Cleveland has done during this incredible month of September. 2 down, bases empty, 4-1 Tigers. The pitch, swing and a miss. Good slider in on the hands. Matt Festa's been a key component out of this bullpen. Appearance number 61. 5 wins, ERA 4.24. Parker Meadows 0 for 2. The pitch backs him off the plate 2-2. The left-handed hitting center fielder. He is long and lanky. 6'5", 185. 4-1 Tigers, 6th inning. The pitch. And it got away from Hedges down low. Squirts by everybody. And a full count. The Guardians proud to partner with Cleveland Cliffs, America's iron and steel leader. To learn more, visit cliffsteel.com. Now the payoff, way high and outside, and Festa walks Meadows. And here comes Javi Baez, the number 9 hitter, and shortstop, a RBI single and a ground out. So a runner at first, 2 down in the Tigers' 6th. Detroit up 4-1. They had a pair of solo homers to left in the first. Jahmai Jones to lead off the game later in the first from Winsel Perez. Now the set and pitch. Swung on, lined on, one hop to short. Knocked down by Arias into shallow left. Picks, throws to third. In sliding is Meadows. And that'll be a base hit for Baez. So he's aboard. And Meadows aggressively going first to third. That'll bring up Jahmai Jones, and he'll be lifted for a pinch hitter. Kerry Carpenter will pinch hit. Jahmai Jones, the DH, lifted for the dangerous Kerry Carpenter, who has 26 homers and 62 RBIs. And he has been some kind of impressive against Cleveland in the playoffs last year and even last week. He got that pinch hit home run in the 9th inning of Cade Smith to force a game into extra innings. He pinch hits here in the 6th. Runners at the corners, 2 down. He takes a called strike. 4-1 Tigers. It just feels like this entire game Detroit has been on the verge of blowing it wide open, and that's what Carpenter is trying to do here. Now the set by Festa, the pitch. Swing and a foul back, and it's quickly 0-2. Festa really trying to jam Kerry Carpenter, but you better not miss in there. Now these Cleveland fans rise to their feet here at the corner of Carnegie in Ontario. It's not October yet, but these folks have made it feel like it all week long in this series. Festa's ready. Festa's 0-2 pitch. Missed inside, a lunging grab to his right by Austin Hedges. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Outfield spread out, medium deep to fairly deep. Festa's ready. Here it comes. Swing and a foul at the plate. Backdoored him with the slider. We'll do it again at 1-2. Festa. We're up in Staten Island, one of the boroughs of New York City. Now the 1-2. Check swing. He went around, strike 3, and Festa gets the dangerous Carpenter. And Cleveland still hanging in there. 4-1 Tigers, middle of the 6th.
Okay, you say, I want some breakfast. Your so-called boyfriend says, we got eggs in the fridge. Obviously, when you say breakfast, you mean McDonald's. Definitely a side-eye situation.
It's back, and it's delicious. For a limited time, get a sausage McMuffin with egg, hash browns, and a small hot coffee for just $5. Only at McDonald's. Price and participation may vary, cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Let me take a few seconds to tell you about NOPEC. For 25 years, NOPEC has used its group buying power to negotiate exclusive energy rates only available to NOPEC customers. That's how they keep their natural gas and electric rates consistently affordable for families and businesses in 243 Ohio communities. Stop overpaying for your energy supply and switch to NOPEC today. Learn more at nopec.org or by calling NOPEC's 24/7 Customer Care Center at 855-667-3201. Swung on line toward the gap in left center. Kwon dives and made the catch! What a play by Kwon! Stephen Kwon just keeps on delivering.
This is Stephen Kwon. You're listening to the Cleveland Clinic Guardians Radio Network.
eBay has reinvented vehicle buying. From click to curb, everything's covered. Ever try to buy a car online and end up in a parking lot with a stranger and some blind trust? That era is over. Now with Secure Purchase, eBay isn't just where you find your car. It's where you buy it, start to finish. Title, financing, registration, delivery, it's all built in. This is the modern way to buy your next ride on eBay. eBay. Things people love. Secure Purchase is powered by Caramel Dealer Services, LLC, an eBay subsidiary.
The Bloom Daddy Show. People want it. Tomorrow afternoon at 3. We will continue giving it to you on WTAM 1100.
Tommy Kahnle is appearing in his second game, 2/3 of an inning on Tuesday night, giving up a run. Tommy Kahnle, who will throw his changeup almost 90% of the time. Fastball, sinker, slider, but mostly changeups. Tigers have a 4-1 lead. Zach McKinstry stays into play third. Kahnle, appearance number 65. A win, 9 saves, 15 holds, ERA 4.40. Heart of the order, starting with Jose Ramirez batting left-handed. He takes a called strike on a changeup. Troy Melton started this bullpen game for Detroit. Gave up a run in 3 2/3. Brant Herter just went a scoreless inning and a third. Kahnle's pitch. And it's outside 1-1. Manager Stephen Vogt said on the pregame show tonight, look, when you're facing a team that's throwing a bullpen game, you have to get to at least one of those guys. The 1-1. Swing and a foul back. Another change, 1-2. Voters' point being, if you don't get to one of those guys, and usually early or middle in the game, then you can't change the game plan. And then Detroit can stay with their back end guys. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on, fouled by Sandy Alomar, coaching at first. That's easier said than done. And there's two ways to look at it. It's tough for Cleveland because in a lot of cases they're seeing a different guy each time they bat. Here's the 1-2. Outside 2-2. Another changeup. Conversely, it also means if you're Detroit, however many guys you use, they all have to have their A game. Now the 2-2. Change up away. That's all Ramirez is seeing. He lined out to right center his first time up. They intentionally walked him in the third. He leads off the sixth. Cleveland down 3. Payoff pitch. Swing and a chopper to second. Torres with a chest high bounce. Will field it and throw out Ramirez. That'll bring up Kyle Manzardo, who's had a tough series. 1 for 9. And now 3 hits in his last 27 at-bats. When other roofers disappear, Legacy Roofing's there for you. Watertight or Legacy makes it right. Legacy Roofing, standing by its work every time. Call 855-GOT-ROOF or visit legacyroofing.com. The pitch, and it's in there, called strike. A changeup. Kahnle, we've talked about this in the past. Last year in the playoffs, that's all Cleveland saw were changeups. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on, banged up the middle. may have kicked off Canely. Behind second, the shortstop Baez throws him out. 2 down. That'll bring up Gabriel Arias, a walk and a fly out. 4-1 Tigers here in the 6th. Last year in the American League Series, we saw Tommy Kahnle actually in the ALCS. He was with the Yankees. And in 3 games against Cleveland, here's the set and the pitch. Fouled back. Another changeup. He went 4 scoreless innings for the Yankees against Cleveland in the ALCS last October. In those 3 games, 4 innings, 64 changeups, 5 fastballs. Now the 0-1. Swung on a chopper to short. Charged by Baez. Gloves, throws, and it was nothing but changeups. And Tommy Kahnle got 3 weak ground ball outs. 4-1 Detroit after 6 on the Cleveland Clinic Radio Network.
The Greater Cleveland Sports Hall of Fame, a Northeast Ohio treasure since 1976, will have a permanent home in 2025 to honor the more than 500 inductees across 32 sports. Learn more at clevelandsportshall.com.
When it comes to trucks, Toyota gives you the power of choice. Now through September 30th, get 1.75 APR financing or $3,000 customer cash on a powerful new 25 Tundra. Excludes TRD Pro. Or you can lease a 25 Tundra SR Crewmax for $409 a month for 36 months with $39.99 due at signing. With approved credit through TFS. Tax, title, and license extra. Call 1-888-36-TOYOTA for details or go to toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
Guardians fans, baseball season is in full swing, and so are road construction projects throughout the state of Ohio. When you're traveling this season, give our team the wave as you slow down, move over, stay alert, and remove distractions behind the wheel. Pledge to do your part and encourage others to keep roadways safe for motorists and construction roadside workers. Visit ohiolesset.com/safer roads. This safe driving reminder is provided to you by the Ohio Laborers Union and Ohio Lesset.
Brilliant Electric Sign Company is Northeast Ohio's largest full-service sign company, serving their clients for over 95 years. Brilliant designs, fabricates, and installs. A wide range of interior and exterior signage and graphics that will help separate your business from the competition, including LED letter sets, pylon signs, message centers, graphics, and wayfinding signs. Contact the experts at Brilliant Electric Sign to provide you a state-of-the-art signage solution that will grow your business. Visit them at brilliantsign.com.
A recap of the Guardians Tigers at 8:45 Friday morning, WTAM 1100.
Tim Herron worked 2/3 of a scoreless inning last night. He'll work the 7th. 4-1 Tigers. Matt Festa worked a scoreless inning, allowed 2 hits, walked a batter, struck out a pair. Tim Herron, fastball, sinker, curve, slider. 54th appearance. ERA a touch under 5. Labor Torres, the 2-hole hitter, takes outside. For Tim Herron, it's all about throwing strikes. He has walked 28 in 41 innings. The pitch, and it's swung on a floater. Shallow right. Manzardo, the first baseman, backpedals near the foul line and made the grab. 1 down for Winsell Perez, switch hitter. He'll swing it right-handed. Solo homer to the bleachers and left, back in the first, strikeout and a walk. Detroit jumped on Parker Messick for 2 solo homers to left in the first from Jahmai Jones and Winsell Perez. Riley Green had a solo homer to right in the 4th. The pitch, it's bunted back of the plate, strike 1. Javi Baez drove in the other run with an RBI single. Cleveland has been shut down tonight by the Tigers in this bullpen game. C.J. Kefas had an RBI double in the 2nd. That's been it. Boston, Toronto, still no score in the 5th inning in Canada. The pitch, and it's high. 1 ball, 1 strike. White Sox lead the Yankees 3-1, but they've only played 4. The pitch swung on, lifted to fairly deep left center. Martinez, the center fielder, back to grab it. Perez out number 2. Now Spencer Torkelson, 2 strikeouts and a pop-up with the bases loaded. Back in the 5th inning, when Detroit could have blown it open, he popped up with the bases loaded and 1 out. Houston got a huge win over the Athletics today, 11-5. Dodgers won the West, beating up Arizona 8-0. Pitch outside, ball 1. Noelvi Marte went over the wall in right field to take a home run away from the Pirates in the 9th inning. What a win for the Reds. The pitch, and it's in there, 1-1 the count. Might have saved the Reds' season. They beat the Pirates 2-1. Mets lead the Cubs 3-0 in the 3rd. Reds a game and back of the Mets for the final wild card spot. That pitch outside, 2-1. By the way, Boston still doesn't have a hit tonight through 5 innings in Canada. No score in that game. Now the pitch, and it misses. 3-1 the count. The pitch, strike on the outside corner. Torkelson started for first. It's a bullpen game tonight for Toronto. And the pride of Midview High School, Eric Lauer, who played at Kent State. He's gone 3 scoreless. Now the payoff, down low, and he walked Torkelson. That'll bring up a left-on-left matchup. Riley Green, 1 for 3. But he had that solo homer to right off a left-hander back in the 4th. Torkelson at first, 2 down in the 7th. 4-1 Detroit. And now Detroit's at a point in the game where they can go to their high-leverage back-end guys. Even though the Tiger bullpen has struggled, they get their key guys ready for tonight. Riley Green taking, it's in there, a strike. In a lot of ways, this is an absolute must-win for the Tigers, whether it's the division or wild card. The 0-1 pitch. Heron lets it fly. That's a little wide. And they count 1-1. Tigers right now a game ahead of Houston for the final wild card spot. Even if they beat Cleveland, they'll still be in the wild card position. That pitch again just missed, 2-1. Cleveland and Detroit would have the same record with a Tiger win tonight, but Detroit loses the tiebreaker to Cleveland. Now the 2-1 pitch. Way outside, 3-1. The only way Cleveland can clinch the division title is if they win tonight. And then they either win tomorrow night against Texas or Detroit loses to Boston. But it would take a comeback win for Cleveland tonight for that to become a reality. Now the 3-1 to Riley Green. And it's a strike. Green thought it was high, and he headed for first. He puts the brakes on. And we'll have another 3-2 pitch to Riley Green. Torkelson will be off at first. Tigers up 3 with 2 down in the 7th. Here's the payoff. Swing and a foul back. Tiger pitchers have pretty much kept this crowd quiet. Again, the payoff. Again, it's fouled back. We'll do it again at 3-2. Again, the 3-2. Inside by just a touch. Back-to-back 2-out walks. And now Zach McKinstry, another left-handed hitter, to the plate. And here comes pitching coach Carl Willis. Colby Allard, a left-hander, ready in the bullpen if needed. Tomorrow night, it'll be the Texas Rangers here in town. That's a 7:10 start. Slade Ciccone against Jack Leiter. Leiter at times has been flat-out dominant. Saturday night is a 7:15 start. And then everybody starts at the same time throughout Major League Baseball on Sunday. A 3:10 start, Cleveland and Texas. And if you're playing on the West Coast, you're also starting at 3:10 Eastern time. But on the West Coast, that'd be 10 minutes after noon. And when everybody playing at the same time, if there is some drama, everybody will have to be scoreboard watching at the same time. Now the pitch. Bullseye. 0-1 to count on McKinstry. Got a pinch hit single last inning. Left on left. 2 out, 2 on. Once again, Tigers trying to break it open. They lead 4-1 in the 7th. Here's the next delivery. Swung on, grounded to first. Manzardo gloves, runs to the bag, and once again, a Cleveland pitcher gets out of a jam. And the Tigers have stranded 7 runners in the last 3 innings. It's stretch time at the corner of Carnegie and Ontario. It is still Detroit 4. It is still Cleveland 1. And it's still the Cleveland Clinic Radio Network.
Shop Sheely's Furniture and Appliance for all of your home's needs. With over 6 acres of selection from top furniture, mattress, and appliance vendors like Flexsteel, Smith Brothers, Ashley, GE, LG, Tempur-Pedic, and more, you are sure to find your perfect piece. At Sheely's, you never have to wait for a sale. We offer everyday low pricing, free local delivery, and price match guarantee, so you can shop with confidence. Hurry in to your local Aurora or North Lima locations. Sheely's, the best things in life happen at home.
Pat Moran here with Window World. You know, we're the family who not only stand behind our windows, we stand on them. Our double pane, double strength glass is how we stand on them, but our buy once for life guarantee is how we stand behind them. Choose a premium window package from Window World and it will be the last time you'll need windows because you're covered for life. For a free in-home estimate on windows, doors, siding, and gutters, call 1-800-NEW-WINDOW or visit our many showrooms or go to windowworldpennohio.com. Go Guardians!
Hey Cleveland, are you looking to score big with your home equity? Union Home Mortgage will help you unlock the value of your home and fund the promises you've made to yourself and your family. Visit UHM.com and score financial freedom today.
Union Home Mortgage Corp is an equal housing opportunity lender. NMLS number 2229.
With Marathon Arco Rewards, you'll earn on every fill-up, which is amazing news for every kind of driver out there. Whether you're a wait forever to filler-upper, a routine topper-offer, a relentless road tripper, an occasional commuter, or just a regular old point A to beer, everyone can earn rewards and save up to $1 a gallon. And you can join Marathon Arco Rewards online, through the app, and even at the pump, making signing up easy for every kind of signer-upper. At participating locations, terms and conditions apply.
Make WTAM 1100 a preset on our free iHeartRadio app and listen to Guardians Baseball.
Aniel Martinez batting left-handed, takes, and it's on the inside corner, a changeup from Tommy Kahnle, his second inning of work. Left-hander Tyler Holton ready in the Tiger pen. 4-1 Detroit, bottom of the 7th. Martinez 0 for 2. The pitch. And he hits a ground ball to second. Torres will throw him out. 1 down. Now this bullpen game has worked for Detroit. That's what got him into the playoffs a year ago with that incredible August and September. That's it. We'll see the left-hander Tyler Holton with C.J. Kayfus due up. And I'm sure we'll see a pinch hitter for Kayfus. We'll find out. Bottom of the 7th will continue after a timeout. Tigers up 4-1.
At Cleveland Clinic, the mission is to create a healthier world. So you give every life the best chance to thrive. You tackle health issues at the root of their cause. You go beyond your walls to make theirs a little safer. And when it's all said and done, you reinvest everything to keep bettering the world. For every care in the world, Cleveland Clinic.
Cleveland Cliffs American-made steel touches every part of our lives. It's the steel and automobiles moving us around town. The washer and dryer at home. The kitchen tools and appliances to prepare and cook food. The electrical grid that powers electronics. The railways to transport goods. Their steel is stronger and more sustainable than ever due to their innovation and leading-edge technology. Cliffs is America's iron and steel leader. To learn more, visit cliffsteel.com.
The post-crib assembly press conference, brought to you by Progressive.
Michael, you had some trouble putting the crib together today. What went wrong?
You know, those instructions can be tough, and, well, you saw the outcome.
Were you upset when your wife pulled you and called in the backup?
No, I mean, the baby needs a crib to sleep in, so whatever it takes.
You've got a changing table to put together next. It's got a lot of drawers. What's your comment?
You know what? We're done here.
Like it or not, sometimes you need a backup. That's why there's Progressive to protect your home and auto. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Clay Travis and Buck Sexton.
News and politics and who knows.
Noon to 3 tomorrow. WTAM 1100.
Tyler Holton went an inning and 2/3 last night of scoreless relief. And the left-hander will face the pinch hitter, John Kenzie Noel. It's a 4-1 Tiger lead. We're in the bottom of the 7th. Tommy Kahnle, he retired all 4 Cleveland hitters that he faced. And here's John Kenzie Noel trying to spark this offense that has been held in check. The set and pitch, and it's in there, called strike. Tyler Holton, 69th appearance, 5 wins, ERA 3.66. The 0-1 pitch, down low, threw him a changeup, 1-1. Tommy Kahnle tonight got all 4 hitters throwing 12 changeups and 1 fastball. Now the 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. John Kenzie Noel, 5 for 21 as a pinch hitter. Batting 158, 5 homers, a dozen RBIs. Batting for C.J. Kayfus, who had 2 doubles and an RBI. The 1-2. Backdoored him. Strike 3 called on the curveball. 2 down in the 7th. That'll bring up Brian Rocchio. He'll turn around and bat right-handed. Cleveland really hasn't threatened much all night. Everstream is Cleveland's business-only fiber network. Reliable connectivity that your business deserves with fiber, internet, Ethernet, and more. Everstream, faster fiber, better business. Pitch in tight a ball. Biggest crowd of the series tonight, 30,942. But Tiger pitchers have kept this crowd at bay. The 1-0. Swung on, grounded sharply to short, backhanded by Baez. Bounces the throw to first and gets Rocchio, and another quiet inning. 10 in a row set down by Tiger pitching. We go to the 8th, 4-1 Detroit.
Whether you're shipping from Cleveland or through Cleveland, choose Global Transport, Northeast Ohio's preferred provider for transportation and logistics management. With almost 20 years of providing trucking and logistics to many of Ohio's top companies, what's their key to delivering amazing service? Having the best players on the field. Whether in a truck or in the office, the team is loaded with all-stars. If you are looking for a great place to build your career, call them at 888-51-GLOBAL or go to workforglobal.com. Go Guards, and then go global.
Mitchell's Ice Cream, handcrafting ice cream for Cleveland since 1999. Made in our Ohio City kitchen using fresh ingredients from Northeast Ohio family farms and exceptional organic and fair trade ingredients from around the world. Stop into a Mitchell's or find us at your local grocer. More at mitchellshomemade.com.
In real estate, there's a number for everything. Square footage, down payment, interest rates. But how do you measure the trust you have in your agent? For a RE/MAX agent, it's not about numbers on a contract. It's knowing that RE/MAX agents have been voted the most trusted in real estate. That means you'll get honest advice, expert guidance, and someone who's committed to your success. Because while numbers count, trust is what truly matters. RE/MAX voted most trusted real estate agency brand by American shoppers based on the 2024 BrainSpark American Trust Study, each office independently owned and operated.
Step to the plate and experience the magic of the Baseball Heritage Museum at League Park, the birthplace of Cleveland's rich and diverse baseball history. Explore Cleveland's 100-plus year Major League tradition, its connection to the Negro Leagues, featuring the Cleveland Buckeyes, the Latin and Hispanic influence, and the history of women in the game we love. Open Wednesday through Sunday, 9 a.m. till 3 p.m. Perfect for a family outing or an afternoon of nostalgia. To learn more, visit baseballheritagemuseum.org today.
Weather when you need it. Your severe weather station is WTAM 1100.
Bottom third of the Tiger order, and we go to the top of the eighth, 4-1 Detroit. Kobe Allard coming on, the left-hander, to face Dylan Dingler, 1 for 3 with a double. One scoreless inning for Tim Herron. As the pitch inside a ball, Allard is making appearance number 32. 2 wins, an ERA of 2.77. The wind and pitch, and it's swung on and foul tipped into the catcher's mitt. Kobe Allard, fastball, sinker, cutter, curve, changeup. 4-1 Tigers. They've out-hit Cleveland 8-3. And manager Stephen Vogt not going to his high leverage back end guys, down 3 in the 8th. Allard's pitch is waved at, 1-2. Another foul tip into the catcher's mitt. Dollar Bank, it's the proud banking partner of the Guardians. 28 locations in Northeast Ohio ready to provide solutions to help get you there. The wind and the pitch. High, 2-2. Kobe Allard, first round pick 10 years ago by Atlanta. Came out of high school as the 14th pick in the entire draft. 8th year in the big leagues. He deals, and it's swung on a smash to short. To his left, gloved by Arias on one hop. Does that 360 spin and throw to get Dingler. There is where the arm of Gabriel Arias, probably the best throwing arm of any shortstop, certainly in the American League, enables him to range to his left, get the one-hop smash, do a 360 spin, and a bazooka throw to get the runner. Parker Meadows cuts and misses. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. 4-1. Detroit trying to snap this 8-game skid. Over the last month, they've gone 7-20. That pitch is high, 1-1. But despite 7 wins, 20 losses in the last month, they're still in the playoffs if they were to start today. Now the 1-1. Swing and a pop-up. Third base side. Shallow left. Arias, the shortstop, one-hands it. And Meadows out number 2. And they'll be on their way to Fenway. Right now, Toronto with 3 different pitchers throwing a perfect game through 6. Blue Jays batting in the bottom of the 6th, but no score. Boston and Toronto. 2 down. Here's Javi Baez. 2 hits and RBI tonight. The wind and delivery, and it's at the knees, a strike. Tigers 6 outs away from, in essence, a must-win. The 0-1. High, 1-1. Mathematically, it's not a must-win, but as the Tiger folks were saying tonight, you just can't keep losing and think some way you'll get in. The pitch waved at. Oh, did he pull the string on that curveball? That curveball in the low 70s in miles per hour. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Baez. Baez will chase a lot of pitches with 2 strikes out of the zone. Allard started to deliver to the plate, but Baez was given time by home plate ump Brendan Miller. 4-1 Detroit, 2 down, 8th inning, nobody on. Here's the 1-2. High, 2-2. Kobe Allard only throws his fastball 90, maybe 91. Get that good change, good curve. Now the 2-2. Strike! 3 called ball painted the outside corner. Baez didn't think so. That's 10 more strikeouts for Cleveland pitching. In the 6 games between these two clubs last week and this week, Cleveland pitchers have struck out 70 Tigers. But it's 4-1 Detroit in the 8th.
Pat Moran here with Window World. You know, we're the family who not only stand behind our windows, we stand on them. Our double pane, double strength glass is how we stand on them, but our buy once for life guarantee is how we stand behind them. Choose a premium window package from Window World, and it will be the last time you'll need windows, because you're covered for life. For a free in-home estimate on windows, doors, siding, and gutters, call 1-800-NEW-WINDOW or visit our many showrooms or go to windowworldpenohio.com. Go Guardians!
At Cleveland Clinic, the mission is to create a healthier world. So you give every life the best chance to thrive. You tackle health issues at the root of their cause. You go beyond your walls to make theirs a little safer. And when it's all said and done, you reinvest everything to keep bettering the world. For every care in the world, Cleveland Clinic.
Hey Guardians fans, are you thinking of consolidating your debt with a home equity loan? With the average homeowner having over $200,000 of home equity, hit it out of the park with Union Home Mortgage, the official mortgage partner of the Cleveland Guardians.
Union Home Mortgage Corp is an equal housing opportunity lender. NMLS number 2229.
A Progressive Home and Auto Bundle can protect you round the clock, but we can't protect you from those painful moments in sports.
Defense! The ref totally blew that call.
Oh, I'm sure he'll make the right call next time.
It's too late. It cost us the game.
Well, it's just one game.
That loss eliminated us from the playoffs.
Oh, the playoffs are on so late. Now you'll be well rested.
Okay, I need you to stop talking now.
Well, at least your home and auto are protected with a bundle from Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Guardians' winning word for Friday is Cooperstown, and it pays off with tickets after 8:30. WTAM 1100.
Austin Hedges takes ball 1. It's high. Bottom of the 8th inning. 4-1 Detroit. Left-hander Tyler Holton. Second inning of work. Fires. Hedges lines one to left. That'll be a base hit near the line. Over to cut it off, Riley Green, and Hedges with a 2-hit game. Cleveland has 4 hits, and it's Austin Hedges with 2 of them. Top of the order now, and Stephen Kwan. And this crowd of almost 31,000 just aching to have something to explode about. Top of the order. Stephen Kwan, 2 pop-ups, a strikeout. Left on left. The set and pitch. Swung on line to second. Leaping grab by Torres. Diving back into first was Hedges. As Kwan is robbed on a fine play at second by Torres. And heads up base running by Hedges. How many times do you see a guy break for second? You're supposed to freeze on a line drive. That gives you that chance to dive back into the bag. If you start for second, you're doubled up. A.J. Hinch will make a pitching change. It's 4-1. Tigers up. We are in the 8th.
The post-career day press conference brought to you by Progressive.
Anthony, can you tell us what happened during career day?
I'm a biomedical researcher. The kids just weren't impressed.
How did you feel when your son called in the backup?
Embarrassed, and I knew it would be a fireman. It's always a fireman. It's cliche, but a crowd favorite. He had an axe and everything. I can't compete with that.
And will the fireman be helping your son with his science fair project?
Hope not. I'm literally a scientist.
Like it or not, sometimes you need a backup. That's why there's Progressive to protect your home and auto. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Like the Guardians, Swagelok is proud to call Northeast Ohio home since 1947. We are a leading manufacturer of fluid system solutions for the world's most demanding industries, and our products are used everywhere, from here in the U.S. to around the globe. Swagelok is consistently recognized as a top workplace, and we're passionate about supporting the next generation of STEM and manufacturing careers. That's why we're the Guardians' official STEM partner. Catch more at swagelok.com. Let's go Guardians.
At Bet365, we don't do ordinary. We believe that every sport should be epic. From the moments that are legendary to the ones that fly under the radar.
See for yourself, Guardians fans, when you sign up today and get $150 in bonus bets when you bet just $5. So whatever the sport, whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365. Bet365, the official sports betting partner of the Cleveland Guardians. 21 plus only, must be present in Ohio. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, wants help, call or text 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply.
The Bloom Daddy Show. Played out in and around Cleveland. Tomorrow afternoon, starting at 3 on WTAM 1100.
Yeah, we're going to have Kyle Finnegan on the pitch. He is a right-hander. Tyler Holton went an inning, allowed a hit, struck out a batter. And Kyle Finnegan, whom the Tigers acquired at the deadline from Washington. Finnegan had been Washington's closer with 20 saves. With Detroit in 14 games, 3 wins, 4 saves, ERA 1.15. Here is pinch hitter Daniel Schneemann. Pinch hitting for the pinch hitter, Jonathan Rodriguez. The left-handed batter digs in. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 97 miles an hour. He's got the split and slider to go with the heater. Finnegan had been hurt. He's healthy now. The pitch, swing and a foul back, staying with the fastball. Finnegan, he gets traded at the deadline, end of July, and then first week in September, goes on the injured list with a right abductor strain, and he was out 2 weeks. This is a key guy in their bullpen. 4-1 Detroit, 1 out, 1 on. The pitch. Swing and a ground ball to first. Smothered, dropped by Torkelson, picks it up, steps on the bag, Hedges to second. Boy, Torkelson would have liked the shot to see if he could have turned two, because Hedges does not run well. But once he bobbled it and dropped it, then he only had one opportunity, and that was to get Schneemann. So that means Jose Ramirez bats with 2 down. Runner at second. 0 for 2 with a walk. Here's the set. Here's the pitch. Bullseye. 4-1 Tigers. Well, you get a feeling with Ramirez up in the 8th, 2 down, a runner at second. This is where Cleveland has to strike. The 0-1. Fastball strike, inside corner. Well, he's coming right at him. 0-2. Finnegan pitched at Texas State University, school that produced Paul Goldschmidt. He checks second. Hedges isn't going anywhere. Now the 0-2. Swung on light, right base hit into left center. That'll score Hedges. Ramirez will try for 2. Throw to second, cut off. RBI double. How about Jose Ramirez? Finnegan got ahead, 0-2. And threw him a splitter. And Jose lined an RBI double to left center. And the Tigers must be going. Unbelievable. Ramirez with his 85th RBI, his 34th double. And even though Finnegan got ahead in the count, Jose got him. Now Kyle Manzardo 0 for 3 tonight. 3 for his last 28. Nobody's sitting in this crowd now of almost 31,000. One swing of the bat, we've got a new ball game. Finnegan's ready. Here it comes. A swing and a ground ball through the first base coaching box. Strike 1. Jose Ramirez, now in his career against Detroit, 44 doubles, 35 homers, 132 RBIs, and oh yeah, a .307 batting mark. Finnegan's ready. Here it comes. Manzardo takes a high heater. 1 ball, 1 strike. Manzardo, despite his recent woes, 26 homers, 68 runs batted in. 4-2 Tigers. Cleveland with a run in, a runner at second, 2 down in the 8th. The next offering. And it nicked the inside corner, a called strike on a split. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Well, we've said it all year long. At some point, somebody's got to chip in besides Ramirez. Can Manzardo be that guy? He swings and misses. The inning is over. Got him at 98 miles an hour with a fastball. It's 4-2 Tigers, 8 in the books. Cleveland Clinic Radio Network.
Okay, we're rolling on Ohio's 529 plan. Take 1.
With just $25 million.
What millions? There's no millions.
I see.
Take 2.
With just $25,000.
No thousands, no hundreds. It's just 25.
That's not a typo.
It's not, no.
With just $25, you can start Ohio's 529 plan at collegeadvantage.com. Are you sure?
Yeah, very sure. I'm very sure.
I thought it would be more.
Cleveland Metro Park's Emerald Necklace has 9 pristine golf courses surrounded by scenic beauty for you to explore. Book your tee time at clevelandmetroparks.com/golf. Your time, your place. Cleveland Metro Parks.
At Cleveland State University, they are determined, creative, innovative, and so much more. Their journeys look different because they are different. At CSU, everyone matters. So bring your authentic self and your biggest plans for the future to explore your infinite opportunity and define what's possible for you. Together, you are Cleveland State University. Cleveland's University. Visit csuohio.edu today.
Don't bust your knuckles, bust your nuts with PB Blaster. The #1 selling penetrant since 1957. It uses a unique capillary action that creeps up and around threads and cavities to break free rusted and corroded parts. Then it protects against further rust and corrosion. Use it on automotive, industrial, marine, plumbing, and other equipment. Blaster Corporation offers a full line of professional grade products that are formulated to penetrate, lubricate, loosen, fix, and conquer each job. Use Blaster products and work it like a pro.
The Glenn Beck Program.
Just to give you some real news.
Tomorrow from 10 to noon on WTAM 1100.
Justin Henry Malloy, a right-handed batter just back up from the minor leagues, will pinch hit for Gary Carpenter. 9th inning, 4-2 Detroit. 2nd inning for Kobe Allard. Bounces it in there, ball 1. Dalton Varsho with a grand slam. Toronto leads Boston 4-0. Bottom of the 6th inning. Toronto's bullpen, perfect game through 6. The pitch. Swung on, fouled upstairs, and the count 1-1. Boston, with a win tonight, would clinch a playoff spot. Right now, the #2 wild card team in the AL. The 1-1. Swing and a foul upstairs. 1 ball, 2 strikes. How about the Mets? They're beating up the Cubs tonight. 6-1 in the 4th. They have to win to stay ahead of Cincinnati for the final wild card in the National League. The pitch. Swing and a foul underneath us. Still 1-2. Francisco Lindor and Juan Soto became the 3rd pair of teammates in the history of the game to both have 30-30 seasons. 30 homers, 30 steals. The 1-2 in the dirt. The others, 1987 with the Mets, Howard Johnson and Darryl Strawberry. And in 1996, our old friend Ellis Burks and Dante Bichette with Colorado. The pitch. Swing by Malloy and a pop-up. This is going to be in the middle of the diamond. The shortstop into shallow center. Gabriel Arias retires Malloy. So Francisco Lindor and Juan Soto of the Mets, 3rd teammates in the history of the game. to both be 30-30. Stephen Vogt is going to go to his bullpen one more time. 9th inning, Cleveland trailing Detroit by a score of 4-2.
At Cleveland Clinic, the mission is to create a healthier world. So you give every life the best chance to thrive. You tackle health issues at the root of their cause. You go beyond your walls to make theirs a little safer. And when it's all said and done, you reinvest everything to keep bettering the world. For every care in the world, Cleveland Clinic.
Like the Guardians, Swagelok is proud to call Northeast Ohio home since 1947. We are a leading manufacturer of fluid system solutions for the world's most demanding industries, and our products are used everywhere, from here in the U.S. to around the globe. Swagelok is consistently recognized as a top workplace, and we're passionate about supporting the next generation of STEM and manufacturing careers. That's why we're the Guardians' official STEM partner. Catch more at swagelok.com. Let's go Guardians.
Dollar Bank is a proud partner of the Cleveland Guardians. Only with Dollar Bank can you get a Cleveland Guardians debit card design and Guardians branded checks. And when you use your card at the Guardians team store online or at Progressive Field, you'll get a great deal on the latest officially licensed MLB gear too. To learn more, visit dollar.bank/baseball. Dollar Bank. Let's get you there.
Equal housing lender. Member FDIC. The perks described herein are subject to change or termination without notice and at the sole discretion of Dollar Bank and or the Cleveland Guardians.
Mornings, we got you covered. News, sports, traffic, and weather together on the 10s here on News Radio, WTAM 1100.
Now Zach Kent, recently added to this ball club, is going to get a chance to pitch in the 9th inning. 1 out, nobody on base. 4-2 Detroit. Kent, fastball, curveball, slider, sinker. Gleyber Torres taking. It's ball 1. Kent been back and forth a few times with Columbus this year. 10th appearance, ERA 4.97. The set, the delivery, and he popped one in there. Good slider for a strike. Well, what else is new? Kobe Allard pitched well. He's been doing that all season long. The pitch, checked on a pitch wide, 2-1. Kobe Allard faced 4 Tigers, wiped them all out. Cleveland's bullpen so far, shutout baseball. They've been on since the 6th. Now the 2-1 pitch. Ball way outside of the backstop, 3-1. Will Vest has been warming in the Tiger bullpen. With Will Vest, Tigers not quite sure which guy they're getting. Some nights dominant, other nights he's been hit hard. The pitch. Swung on, skied again. Into right field. John Kenzie Noel went back, now comes in, 2 down. That's going to bring to the plate Winsell Perez, the switch hitter, will bat left-handed. He had a home run in that first inning. Detroit's never trailed tonight after 1 batter. Jahmai Jones led off the game with a homer to the porch in left. Kent misses high, ball 1. Perez hit a homer to the bleachers in left in the first. It was 2-0 Detroit. Now the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Javi Baez, RBI single in the second. Another home run. Solo job by Riley Green to right in the 4th. Those are the 4 Tiger runs. Now the 1-1. Swing and a foul out of play to the left. 1-2. Cleveland's runs. C.J. Kefas, RBI double in the second. Jose Ramirez, RBI double in the 8th. Both coming with 2 men out. Cleveland in the bottom of the 9th. It'll be Arias, Martinez, Noel. 4-2 Tigers. 9th inning. Now the pitch. Just a bit high. 2-2. Two down in the Tiger 9th. Zach Kent's ready. Here it comes. High, full count. On deck, the dangerous Spencer Torkelson. Now the payoff delivery. Checked on a pitch inside, ball 4. Let's pause for station ID on the Cleveland Clinic Radio Network.
News, talk, sports. This is WTAM 1100, Cleveland, home of the Cavaliers and Guardians, an iHeart radio station.
Tom Hamilton, Jim Rosenhaus, Brian Motze, and Johnny Goldsmith. Ninth inning from Cleveland, 4-2 Tigers. Spencer Torkelson lines it to third. Ramirez snags it. One last crack for Cleveland. They trail the Tigers 4-2 on the Cleveland Clinic Radio Network.
Tom Hamilton here for Firelands Auto Group. Wish buying a Toyota, Honda, Chevy, VW, Chrysler, Ram truck, or Jeep was easier? At Firelands Auto Group, it is. One price, no games, no pressure. How about that? We keep it simple. Just good people, great cars, honest deals, and outstanding service after the sale. Visit us in Sandusky, Norwalk, Vermilion, or Worcester, or get started anytime at FirelandsAutoGroup.com. Firelands Auto Group, driven by you.
When was the last time you got exactly what you wanted, like down to the dipping sauce? At Sheetz, we're committed to making your masterpiece of a meal come true. Just tell us how you like it. Our made-to-order menu is completely customizable with endless options. Why the Sheetz not?
Dollar Bank is a proud partner of the Cleveland Guardians. Only with Dollar Bank can you get a Cleveland Guardians debit card design and Guardians branded checks. And when you use your card at the Guardians team store online or at Progressive Field, you'll get a great deal on the latest officially licensed MLB gear, too. To learn more, visit dollar.bank/baseball. Dollar Bank. Let's get you there.
Equal housing lender. Member FDIC. The perks described herein are subject to change or termination without notice and at the sole discretion of Dollar Bank and or the Cleveland Guardians.
Hey Guardians fans, Medical Mutual cares about the health and well-being of Ohioans like you. That's why they offer high-quality health insurance plans with access to the hospitals and doctors you know and trust. Plus, dental, vision, and wellness plans to help you achieve and maintain your health. To learn more about individual, Medicare, and employer plans, visit medmutual.com/Guardians. Medical Mutual, the official health insurer of the Cleveland Guardians.
Cleveland's news, talk, and sports on WTAM 1100 and on 106.9 FM.
Will Vest on to close it for Detroit. It's 4-2 Tigers. We're in the bottom of the ninth inning. Will Vest, appearance number 63, 6-5. 21 saves, 7 blown saves. ERA 3.11. Vest pitched a scoreless inning last night. Tigers 3 outs away from ending this 8-game skid. Gabriel Arias takes a heater strike, and this guy can heat it up. That was a 95-mile-an-hour sinker. Fastball, sinker, slider change by Will Vest. Now the set, the pitch, and it's over but low, 1-1 the count. Cleveland's only mustered 2 runs, only 5 hits. Kyle Finnegan, 2/3 of a scoreless inning, but he did give up the RBI hit. Now the 1-1. Arias fouling it at the plate, a 1-2 count. Arias 0 for 2 with a walk, 0 for 9 in the series. Texas in town starting tomorrow night. Detroit heads to Boston. Red Sox in Canada, trailing in the 7th. They broke up the perfect game, but the Red Sox trailed Toronto 6-1. Now the 1-2. Outside, 2-2. Yankees have come back to take a 4-3 lead on hapless Chicago. White Sox have lost 100 games for the 3rd year in a row. Now the 2-2. Fastball took it down the middle. Strike 3 call. Arias out looking. 1 down in the 9th. Well, who knows what this game can do now for Detroit. They might be able to finally exhale. And they could turn back into the Detroit Tigers this weekend at Fenway. That's how quickly things can flip in September. Here's the set and pitch, and it's high, ball one. Bo Naylor on deck to pinch hit for John Kenzie Noel. 4-2 Tigers. One down in the Cleveland ninth. Almost everybody in this park on their feet as the pitch is fouled down the left field line into the lower deck. 1-1. Now these fans have been terrific, and hopefully it continues this weekend. Texas tomorrow night, Saturday night, Sunday afternoon. Will there be October baseball? The 1-1. Swing and a foul back. 1-2 the count. Will Vest from the set, hands chest high, lets it fly. A swing and a miss, threw it right by him. 2 down. And Cleveland's last hope is Bo Naylor. He'll pinch hit for John Kenzie Noel. 2 down, nobody on. Tigers with a 4-2 lead here in the ninth. Vest sets, lets it rip. Naylor pops it up foul behind the plate. Dingler comes to the screen, but it's out of play. Strike one. Tomorrow night, a tough young right-hander, Jack Leiter, son of Al Leiter, up against Slade Ciccone. 7:10 first pitch here at the corner of Carnegie in Ontario. 2 down. Tigers with a 2-run lead. The 0-1 pitch. Check swing, foul tip, and Cleveland down to its last strike. It's 0-2. That was a 90-mile-an-hour changeup from Vest. Naylor spread out at the plate. Now the 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss. Slider got him. And the Tigers get out of town, snapping an 8-game slide. And record-wise, Cleveland and Detroit have the same mark atop the American League Central. But because of the tiebreaker, Cleveland is still in first place ahead of Detroit. But the Tigers stay the number 3 wild card team at the moment. Tigers win it 4-2.
Every enterprise needs a reliable, high-performing network that can scale as needs change. That's why Everstream is expanding our business-only fiber network in the area. Our Ethernet, dedicated internet access, and dark fiber services deliver capacity up to 100 gigs. With class-leading low latency, no-charge bandwidth bursting, and direct peering to the cloud apps you use most. Don't settle for the telecom status quo. Choose a partner that's raising the bar for business connectivity. Visit Everstream.net today.
A lot of businesses are in a pinch right now. They need more workers to keep things running, but they're not ready to hire anyone full-time. If you're one of those businesses, you might consider flexible labor from Minuteman Staffing. Minuteman has over 50 years' experience providing light industrial and warehouse workers in Northeast Ohio. They're ready for the job with drug screens and background checks. And Minuteman handles all the workers' comp and payroll. Reach out to them today. MinutemenInc.com. Nothing better.
The Guardians are knocking on the postseason's door.
Than a chase for a playoff spot.
The rally to October starts now. Be there and be loud when your Guardians battle the Tigers in a pivotal 3-game series Tuesday through Thursday. Get your tickets at CLEGuardians.com.
Rosie here. Can't handle a lineup of pests? Make a call to the bullpen. The Rose Home Service Program mows down pests year-round. Based on your needs and budget, you can choose from basic, advantage, or premium levels, and each comes with a dedicated technician. The program keeps you ahead of pest invasions all year long. Pest problems? The Rose Home Service Program is the solution. Call the pros at Rose at 800-966-ROSE or visit rosepestsolutions.com.
The Bloom Daddy Show. People want it. Tomorrow afternoon at 3.
We will continue giving it to you.
On WTAM 1100.
Well, the final numbers here in this one. Detroit, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors, and 9 men left. Cleveland, 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error, 5 men stranded. Brandon Herter got the win in relief. He's 4-3. Save number 22 for Will Vest. Parker Messick, the loss, he's 3-1. Time of the game, 2 hours, 27 minutes. And the attendance, 30,942. Both ball clubs are now 86 and 73. But Cleveland, because it owns the tiebreaker, is in first place in the Central. And the Tigers right now the number 3 team in the wild card chase. We'll be back and give you the wrap-up show. It comes your way next here on the Cleveland Clinic Radio Network.
Cleveland Guardians Baseball has been brought to you by Cleveland Clinic, proud to be the official healthcare provider of the Cleveland Guardians. By Progressive, for a job you'll love, visit progressive.com/careers. By Dollar Bank, proud banking partner of the Cleveland Guardians. By Marathon, join Marathon Rewards today and start earning on every fill-up. Also brought to you by Discount Drug Mart, the official drugstore of the Cleveland Guardians. By Conrad's Tire Express and Total Car Care, your number one choice for tires and service repair. By Firelands Auto Group. Visit firelandsautogroup.com today.
Mop smarter with the Swiffer Power Mop. Enjoy the slim design with 360 swivel head that makes it easy to clean in hard-to-reach corners. It even lays flat, making it easier to clean places like under furniture and behind the toilet. The multi-surface mopping pads have 300-plus scrubbing strips that reach deep into grooves and grout to remove sticky spills and daily dirt and grime. Head to the cleaning aisle to check out how Swiffer can help keep your home clean. Go get your Swiffer Power Mop today at Discount Drug Mart, the official drugstore of the Cleveland Guardians.
Toyota gives you the power of choice. Now through September 30th, get 4.75 APR financing on a stylish new 25 Corolla or 5.75 on Corolla Hybrid. Excludes Corolla Cross and GR Corolla. Or lease a gas-powered 25 Corolla LE for $199 a month for 36 months with $36.99 due at signing. With approved credit through TFS, tax, title, and license extra. Call 1-888-36-TOYOTA for details or go to Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
The Guardians Wrap-Up Show is brought to you by Cleveland Clinic, proud to be the official healthcare provider of the Cleveland Guardians. By Progressive, bundle home and auto and save at progressive.com. By Bet365, whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365. Also brought to you by Discount Drug Mart, the official drugstore of the Cleveland Guardians. And by Northern Ohio Toyota Dealers. Toyota, let's go places.
Well, hi again, everybody. This is Tom Hamilton. Welcome to the Wrap-Up Show. Brought to you by your Northern Ohio Toyota Dealers. Toyota, let's go places. Detroit salvages the finale as they beat Cleveland 4-2. And before we check out the other scores, Channel 3's weather word from Channel 3 and Shores on Islands, Ohio.
A few clouds for tonight with temperatures in the 60s around daybreak Friday, starting in the upper 50s with some patchy fog around daybreak. Otherwise, temperatures warming up into the low to mid 70s with partly cloudy to partly sunny conditions. From the 3 News Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Anthony Copeland.
Okay, let's take a look at the games that matter on the playoff scene. Big win today for Houston. 11-5, they bounced the Athletics. Houston right now on the outside looking in. They're one game behind Detroit for the final wild card spot, and Detroit owns the tiebreaker over the Houston Astros. Dodgers won the West. They bounced Arizona 8-0, crippling setback for the Diamondbacks and their wild card hopes. How about the Reds? They survived Pittsburgh 2-1. Right now, trying to catch the Mets. They own the tiebreaker over the Mets, but the Mets at the moment ahead of Cincinnati and leading the Cubs 6-2 in the sixth inning. Elsewhere, the Phillies with a 1-0 lead over Miami. They're in a rain delay in the eighth. Phillies have a very slim chance to catch Milwaukee for the best record in home field advantage throughout the Major League playoffs. Toronto got a grand slam from Dalton Varsho, and they've got a 6-1 lead over Boston in the seventh inning. Detroit heads to Boston. Of course, Boston trying to clinch a playoff spot with a win tonight. At the moment, the number 2 wild card team. Yankees lead Chicago 4-3. Yankees and Toronto tied record-wise in the American League East. But as long as they stay tied, Toronto stays ahead. They own the tiebreaker over the Yanks. All right, we'll tell you how this game went and hear from manager Stephen Vogt when we come back.
Here we go again, folks. September baseball hits different in Cleveland, where every pitch matters more and every swing could change everything.
Swung on and hammered.
The Guardians are knocking on the postseason's door, and the biggest games of the year are here. The rally to October starts now.
Trying to nail down a playoff spot.
The Guards take on the Detroit Tigers and the Texas Rangers in a pivotal 6-game homestand to close out the regular season September 23rd through the 28th. Don't miss a moment of the action. Get your tickets at CLEGuardians.com.
Whether you're shipping from Cleveland or through Cleveland, choose Global Transport, Northeast Ohio's preferred provider for transportation and logistics management. With almost 20 years of providing trucking and logistics to many of Ohio's top companies, what's their key to delivering amazing service? Having the best players on the field. Whether in a truck or in the office, the team is loaded with all-stars. If you are looking for a great place to build your career, call them at 888-51-GLOBAL or go to workforglobal.com. Go Guards, and then go global.
GE Sync smart light bulbs, fun strip lights, and more are a grand slam. With an easy-to-use app or voice control, you can turn your soft or bright whites to Guardians colors and light shows to create the ultimate indoor or outdoor game day experience. Your whole family will love the convenience and flexibility to choose from millions of colors from the comfort of your own couch, and you'll appreciate the peace of mind that reliable GE products bring. Visit GElighting.com and click on Shop to get your smart lights today.
Good food, good life. That's the mission of Nestle. You know the company for its mouth-watering Stouffer's macaroni and cheese with roots dating back to 1922 right here in Cleveland, Ohio. DiGiorno's delicious rising crust and croissant crust pizzas, or the hundreds of other products spanning coffee, beverages, baking, and creamers. In the state of Ohio and across the world, Nestle is unlocking the power of food to enhance the quality of life for everyone, today and for generations to come. Visit NestleUSA.com to learn more.
Welcome back, everybody, to the wrap-up show. It's brought to you by your Northern Ohio Toyota dealers. Toyota, let's go places. Well, tonight it was another good one between these two ball clubs, and this time Detroit was able to jump on top early. A couple of home runs from Jahmai Jones and Winsell Perez in the first. Javi Baez RBI double in the second. Riley Green a solo homer to right in the fourth. That was all the offense tonight for Detroit, but they used 6 different relief pitchers, kind of their formula for success a year ago when they got into the postseason, and it worked tonight because Cleveland just never could get anything going against any of those relievers. Their first run came compliments of a 2-out double from C.J. Kayfus in the second. C.J. Kayfus rifles one to right. That's a base hit near the line. It'll go to the wall. Kayfus will go to second with an RBI double as Arias has scored. Now once again, it's another youngster coming through. C.J. Kayfus, the rookie, Tonight in right field, playing in his 47th Major League game, gets double number 9, RBI number 18. And Cleveland's on the board, and they trail 3-1. And the only other base hit that counted was Jose Ramirez with 2 down in the 8th. Now the 0-2. Swing on line drive, base hit into left center. That'll score Hedges. Ramirez will try for 2. Throw to second, cut off. RBI double. How about Jose Ramirez? Finnegan got ahead 0-2 and threw him a splitter. And Jose lined an RBI double to left center. And the Tigers must be going unbelievable. Ramirez with his 85th RBI, his 34th double. And even though Finnegan got ahead in the count, Jose got him. But that was all she wrote, and Detroit stops its 8-game slide, winning with 4 runs, 8 hits, no errors, 9 left. Cleveland, 2 runs on 5 hits, 1 error, and 5 men stranded. The win in relief goes to Brad Herter. He's 4-3. Will Vest got save number 22. Parker Messick loses for the first time in his young Major League career. He is now 3-1. Time of the game, 2:27. The attendance, 30,942. And it'll be interesting now to see, does this one win kind of allow Detroit to kind of catch its breath? They lost 5 out of 6 to Cleveland here in the last week and a half. Now they go to Boston, and who knows? We could still see a rematch between these two ball clubs next week, one winning the division, the other being the number 3 wild card. We'll just have to wait and see, but it is certainly a possibility. So it's a win for Detroit. Now we'll hear from manager Stephen Vogt right after this timeout.
Do Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms keep coming back? Tremfya, guselkumab, may help, with rapid remission achieved at 12 weeks and lasting clinical remission at 1 year. Some even saw visible improvement of their intestinal lining at 12 weeks and 1 year. Tremfya is a prescription medicine used to treat adults with moderately to severely active Crohn's disease and adults with moderately to severely active ulcerative colitis. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Healing is possible with Tremfya. Approximately 3 out of 10 patients were in endoscopic remission at 1 year, based on areas visualized on colonoscopy, which may not represent the deeper bowel layer or entire GI tract. Individual results may vary. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today. Call 1-800-526-7736 to learn more or visit tremfyaradio.com.
Here we go again, folks.
September baseball hits different in Cleveland, where every pitch matters more and every swing could change everything.
Swung on and hammered!
The Guardians are knocking on the postseason's door, and the biggest games of the year are here. The rally to October starts now.
Trying to nail down a playoff spot.
Be there and be loud when your Cleveland Guardians battle the Detroit Tigers in a crucial 3-game series Tuesday through Thursday at Progressive Field. Get your tickets now at CLEGuardians.com.
Looking for a Toyota, VW, Honda, maybe a Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, Jeep, or a Chevy? It's the bottom of the 9th, and Firelands Auto Group is stepping up to the plate. One price, no games, no pressure. How about that? Just good people, great cars, and deals that go the distance, with legendary service after the sale. 4 locations: Sandusky, Norwalk, Vermilion, and Worcester. Or start anytime at FirelandsAutoGroup.com. Firelands Auto Group, driven by you.
Dollar Bank is a proud partner of the Cleveland Guardians. Only with Dollar Bank can you get a Cleveland Guardians debit card design and Guardians branded checks. And when you use your card at the Guardians team store online or at Progressive Field, you'll get a great deal on the latest officially licensed MLB gear too. To learn more, visit dollar.bank/baseball. Dollar Bank. Let's get you there.
Equal housing lender. Member FDIC. The perks described herein are subject to change or termination without notice and at the sole discretion of Dollar Bank and or the Cleveland Guardians.
Here we go again, folks.
September baseball hits different in Cleveland, where every pitch matters more and every swing could change everything.
Swung on and hammered!
The Guardians are knocking on the postseason's door, and the biggest games of the year are here. The rally to October starts now.
Trying to nail down a playoff spot.
Be there and be loud when your Cleveland Guardians battle the Detroit Tigers in a crucial 3-game series Tuesday through Thursday at Progressive Field. Get your tickets now at CLEGuardians.com.
Welcome back, everybody, to the wrap-up show. It's brought to you by your Northern Ohio Toyota dealers. Toyota, let's go places. Cleveland falls tonight by a final score of 4-2. Here's manager Stephen Vogt.
Do you think of Parker tonight? Obviously the runs, right? That's the most runs we've seen him give up, but I felt like it was just a couple mistake pitches. They had the 3 homers, but he pitched himself out of trouble when he had to. I thought he battled and kept us in the game. I mean, that 5th inning could have gotten away from him, but he bared down.
In progress.
Like I said, got clipped for 3 solo shots. That was it. Offensively, what did you think of how you guys went against their pitching such situation? Yeah, Melton was outstanding. That fastball's real. He was putting it where he wanted to. We just couldn't get anything going. Like we talked about before the game, when you're facing a bullpen game, you got to flip one of those guys, and we just weren't able to do that tonight. They did a really nice job against us, and that was it. Into the 8th in the Manzardo at bat, what did you see, or what happened there? Yeah, Finnegan is very deliberate as he comes set, takes his time, and then that one he went real quick. So we just asked if and all of them had to stop. When I watched the replay, he stopped. It just looked really, really too quick. But so one of those situations where you see something in real time, go ask him about it, and move on.
So you guys bounced back, but you lost before. So look ahead to this series. What has to happen for you guys?
We need to win. I mean, it's we're in a really good position. I couldn't be more thrilled with the way our guys played these last 3 days. We played a great series. Our goal is to win series. We talk about it all year long, and we won the series. So we got to do that one more time. We got to win a series this weekend and see what happens.
Your team has done a good job of it this season. You do especially good job of it. You guys never get too high or low, whether it's the losing streak or the winning streak or the past 2 games or something tonight. You guys stay really even-keeled. How do you feel like you guys can lean into that now heading into it, as we feel from the outside the pressure mounts, but you guys don't seem to feel it?
We have a game tomorrow, and we're going to show up ready to work and ready to win. We're not taking any different approach than any other day, and it's how we've been all year. It's how we're going to continue to be, and just continue to make that choice every day. It's a choice. It's a choice to stay present. It's a choice to take it one day at a time, and we choose to do that every day.
I remember you said a while back, one of the bigger differences from being a player to now being a manager is when you go home, there's a million other things on your mind as opposed to just focusing on that game and then just focusing on tomorrow's game. Does that get harder for you to do? Do you find yourself maybe thinking of what if scenarios, we have to do X, Y, Z to clinch or have this come up?
No, those thoughts pop into your head, of course, but then you just get rid of them. And you focus on what we can control, and that's be ready to play tomorrow and come out ready to win.
We've seen Parker, even though early on in his career, kind of pull himself out of situations when stuff isn't working. Just what was going on, I guess, with him tonight to not get himself out of those early runs? He did kind of progress towards the end.
He gave up solo shots. That was it. What do you think of Hedgie's at bats tonight? Hedgie's been swinging the bat unbelievable the last, it seems like month and a half. And, Hedgie works tremendously hard, and we talk about it all the time. I tell you guys, he can hit, and we're seeing it. And just the quality of at bat that he gives. He's got a great idea. He's convicted in his plan, and he's sticking to it. And he got a couple rallies going for us. We weren't able to do a whole lot. I mean, he scored the second run, but we just weren't able to get much else going tonight. But Hedgie had unbelievable at bats.
So tomorrow night we get a look at Texas to wrap up the regular season, a weekend 3-game series. Tomorrow night, Saturday night, Sunday afternoon. Tickets available at CLEGuardians.com. This should be some kind of finish to this improbable month of September. This is Tom Hamilton. Thanks for joining us. Again, the final here tonight. It was Detroit 4 and Cleveland 2. So long, everybody.
TTX is proud to be an official technology partner of the Cleveland Guardians. For over 40 years, we've learned, adapted, and invested in relationships as IT and voice technologies have evolved into new opportunities for businesses. But what we've learned most is that IT leaders are often the unsung heroes of Ohio's best companies and organizations, and that behind every great solution are great people. Find us on the web at ttx-inc.com. TTX, technically, people matter.
The mission of the Bob Feller Act of Valor Foundation, through the unique intersection of baseball and the Department of the Navy, is to recognize and honor those who support our service members with the Bob Feller Act of Valor Award. We use the story of the Hall of Fame pitcher and chief petty officer during World War II to teach the legacy of the greatest generation to the youngest generation and instill in them the virtues of service, sacrifice, and citizenship. Learn more at actofvaloraward.org.
At Cleveland Clinic, care is everything. So when your primary purpose is to care for the world, you'd start with your